talk to you. Yeah. Yeah. Dial up that Ryback song, brother. Where is it at? Dial up that Ryback song. It's the start of the night and a start of the flight. Fire it up, daddy. Let's hear it. Let's hear Ryback.
Oh my God.
No, not that one. What?
God, feed me Omega. God, give me the Young Bucks 2-on-1.
Oh.
God,
Oh my
let
God.
them be in the ring just ripping on the crowd. God, feed me Omega. The Young Bucks 2-on-1. Bucks 2-on-1. Young Bucks 2-on-1. Give me the Young Bucks 2-on-1. Give me the Young Bucks 2-on-1. God, give me the Young Bucks 2-on-1. God, feed me Omega. God, give me the Young Bucks 2-on-1.
Oh, give
God,
it to me.
let them be in the ring just ripping on the crowd. God, feed me Omega. God. God, feed me Omega.
Wow. This is amazing.
I think it's about time for a Ryback roar. I think it's about time for a roar. Roar.
I think it's about time for a Ryback roar, everybody.
Finish it.
Ryback,
Roar.
please retire.
Roar.
You stupid liar.
Roar.
Why can't you retire? You stupid fool.
Roar.
I really hate you. The fans are telling you. We're really through with you. Stop tweeting that you're showing up. You're really fucking annoying. You're Ryback, please retire. You really are a liar. Your muscle products suck a lot. You big fat fucking fake. Ryback, please retire. You stupid fucking liar. We hate your guts, and I hope you die. Ryback, I hope you die in a pit of spikes.
Pit of spikes.
Die in a pit of spikes.
Shell shock.
Ryback, please die. Ryback, please die. Ryback, please die. Ryback, please retire. You really are a liar. We all hate your guts, and we're sick of all your bullshit. Ryback, hope you die. Ryback, hate your guts.
Guys, we are on a Tuesday night of Tuesday Night Rage. We're talking about 15 weeks in a row of Tuesday Night Rage, and tonight makes no change to that. So let's go ahead and remember this fact here. You never know what's going to happen on Tuesday Night Rage. Is Tuesday Night Rage going to rage into the night and go until 3 in the morning and we're all going to get jacked up and retarded? Or is, Tuesday Night Rage going to go about an hour and daddy goes to sleep? You never know. Are we going to have guests on the show who get naked and destroy their lives? You never know. Are we going to have guests on the show whose mics don't work and then they just hang up and they never get heard from again? Maybe. Or could a sexy goddess call the show and be on the show and give everybody an orgasm who's listening? That could happen too. See, you never know exactly what's going to happen on a Tuesday night. But I know one thing, football's coming up this week, and we're going to talk about which one of your teams sucks the most, and there's a lot of them out there that are going to suck. You know, last year, I think we kind of had a butt pirate of a football year, if you guys don't remember. Do you guys remember all the comebacks and all the crazy games and everything that happened? It's like, I felt like it was like a fun year for, even though the teams were kind of bad, like, it was like fun anyway because of all the comebacks and craziness. Like, it was crazy last football season. I have a feeling, though, that this football season is going to be just bad football, bro. I don't know why, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of bad football this season. I'm also going to say this. I'm going to bet that this season is one of the worst seasons for interceptions, for like low yardage for running. Like, I think running backs are going to struggle this year. I think there's going to be a lot of sacks. There's going to be a lot of interceptions. I think quarterbacks are going to put up big numbers still in a way, but I think this is going to be one of the top 10 biggest seasons of interceptions for quarterbacks. I don't know why. Somebody have the facts on those numbers. Pull them out, throw them out, say, Joe, what was the worst season for interceptions? Maybe Alexa knows. Hey, Alexa, what season did the NFL have the most interceptions?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor,
Let's see.
the most interceptions made in an NFL season is 14 by Dick, Night Train, Lane playing for the
So she's just going to...
in the first fully professional season, 1952. He returned them for 298 yards.
Alexa, stop. So I don't want to know how many single interceptions happened by one quarterback. I'm talking about combined interceptions. And I mean, you really can only go by the last 30 years because there's been added teams and expansions and new teams and more teams than ever at some point. More games are being played than ever, so you can't really go by the old days. You're obviously, the number's always going to go up because there's more games, more team, whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? But of the last 5 years, right? Let's go by the last 5 years. Everything's about the same, right? Over the last 5 years in the NFL. So over the last 5 years, I think this season coming up will be the worst season for interceptions. I just think it's going to be interceptions up the ass all over the place. I don't know why. Well, NXT just ended, and what the fuck? Bills will go 1-16, says Richard Finch. Really? After all the good the Bills have been doing? I don't know, man. We'll see. We're going to find out. That's fucking crazy. Find the ratio. Yeah, I mean, I could just look it up right now. Probably will look it up. Let's look it up right now. Let's find this out. And while we look it up, let's hear another Ryback song. Why not listen to another Ryback song? CM Punk, is he going to WWE? We could talk about it all night long. Simply no words for what just happened. What did just happen? I don't understand.
The official.
What is happening on NXT? I don't get it.
What's the meaning of this?
I don't know what's going on. Braun Breaker's beating somebody up? I don't understand.
What are you looking at me for?
You son of a bitch!
I can't believe he did it! He did it!
I don't really understand what's going on. I guess Braun Breaker just bashed someone's skull in with steel steps, and they went to black when it happened. I don't know. I guess I don't. Yeah, I don't. It doesn't look that. I don't know. I don't watch NXT, so I have no idea. I don't understand because they went to black. So Braun Breaker picked up the steel steps like he was gonna smash the steps down on the head of some guy. And as he brought the steps down, they blanked it out and went to black screen. And they were like, oh, my God, he did it. And then they went off the air, and I was like, okay. Okay. Okay, Braun Breaker's a heel now, I guess, or something? I don't know. I don't watch NXT, so I don't really, I don't really follow it, so I really don't know what just happened. No. I've seen way crazier stuff back in the day. I don't know. Didn't look that crazy to me.
Awesome. Me more. Yeah, feed me more.
Tell us about it, Ryback.
Let's go. Turn my microphone
Tell
up.
us about it, Ryback.
Turn my headphones up. Turn my fucking headphones up. Where's a picture of me? Put a picture of me on the fucking screen right now.
Oh, Stone Mexican guy. What up, brother? Dude, I've been covering it every day. CM Punk every day.
The day that you talked about me, Joe Cronin.
We got lots of CM Punk to talk
I'm
about.
gonna seriously fucking crush your
There's
skull.
so much CM Punk, it's almost unbelievable.
Yeah.
What's up? Welcome to the show, everybody. We're going to be doing it.
What's that?
We're going to play the donos in a second.
Rap. What's
Hit the
that?
like button, baby. We're just getting started tonight. It's the
Who's
Ryback Rap.
Yo, it's the Ryback Rap. What's that? Yo, who's that? What's that? Yo, it's the Ryback Rap. What's that? Get out the way. You're probably gay. Ryback Rap. How about that? I push your head into the mat and it goes flat. You're not ready for this shell shock. And you got a tiny cock. It's the Ryback Rap. The Ryback Rap roar. I'm not talking crap. So how about that? I get the Ryback Rap. Ryback Rap. So stop talking shit, you're full of crap. Finish it. Finish this. Finish it. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. Yo. Yo, it's the Ryback Rap. You talking crap? Go to Amazon and buy my stash. The Ryback Rap. I'm gonna crush your skull in a pit of spikes. It's the Ryback Rap. Yeah, it's the Ryback Rap. Finish it. It's the Ryback Rap. Hey, Pat Buck, I'm gonna fuck you up. It's the Ryback Rap. Don't talk back. If you do, yeah, your head will go splat. It's the Ryback Rap. Finish it.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Shell shock. Superman is what women call my dick. In the bedroom, it is large and in charge. Yeah, it's the Ryback Rap. Yeah, it's the Ryback Rap. I'm coming for that ass. Yeah, so join my fitness class. It's the Ryback Rap. It's the Ryback Rap. Finish it. Hey, Joe Cronin, I'm not even fucking done with you. I'm gonna fuck you up, Joe Cronin. I'm gonna snap your neck. Snap your freaking neck. Do you wanna buy my products? Do you wanna buy my all-natural supplements? Feed me more.
All right, we got the Ryback Rap out of the way with the Rytard there. The Rytard Rap. It's a little, I don't know, that's a little too on the nose, isn't it? You know? That's a little crazy, isn't it? The Rytard rap. Good Lord, imagine you called it that. Let's see what's going on, guys. Welcome to the Tuesday night show. As always, it's always a fun time on the Tuesday night show. And one thing about that is we need you guys to click that like button and stick the thumb way up the rectum so we can make sure that the algorithm sexes us up. And without you clicking the like button, the algorithm just won't sex us up enough. So we need you to click the like button to sex us up. So thank you for doing that. And if you want to super chat, the super chats work. Or you can become a member in the chat. Or even funner than that, there is a brand new $16 donation. A brand new $16 donation. And we will play that when you drop it. And it is pinned to the top of the chat under Streamlabs. You know where that is, hopefully. I talked the other day in a video about CM Punk being the most searched thing. It triggered so many retard people. Like, man, there was a lot of fucking retarded idiot fucks who commented on that video, dude. There must be a lot of retards who watch my show or watch that video, at least. I think it's people that watch my video. They're not even fans of the show. And they just are so stupid. They were calling me a CM Punk lover. And at this point, guys, I think AEW fans are more toxic than WWE fans. And it pisses me off because I don't mind if you want to talk shit to me. I don't mind if you disagree with my opinions. But one thing that really makes you look like a stupid fuck who needs to die is when you type things to me about how I love CM Punk, about you love CM Punk, you CM Punk mark, when not only do I tweet out about the guy being a scumbag, and I talk about it on the show constantly, but you spend your time writing a paragraph about how I'm a CM Punk lover because I report the facts. The fact of the matter is I will always report the facts. I don't care if it's a scumbag of a person or a shitty person or a good person or whatever, a person I don't like or whatever. I'm going to talk about it the way somebody neutral would talk about it. But I'll tell you what, these AEW fucking fans, these mongoloid fucking AEW fans who probably want to fuck a goddamn trans flag, like cut a hole in it and fuck it, you know, with it's like all the pink and purple on it. And then they want to have sex with Tony Khan's mother. Listen, bro, I've been watching wrestling before you. I went to the second ever AEW show because they invited me. I have been blocked by CM Punk. I have been chastised by CM Punk. I've been called all kinds of names by CM Punk. And so for a fat slob loser like you to sit there and get angry at me for reporting the fact that CM Punk was trending better than Payback and AEW's own shows the other night, and to get mad at me for that and call me a fanboy for reporting the facts, bro, fuck your mother and die. Okay, bro? Fuck your mother and die. Fuck your whole family and die. I hope a fire starts in your house and the whole family goes up. Okay? I hope you're living for free in the basement like a fat Neanderthal, like a fucking 18-year-old fucking loser that you are, and you barely passed high school, and I hope a goddamn fucking godfuck of a goddamn fire happens and your whole family goes up. And I hope it's your fault. I hope you were smoking pot because you're a loser and the basement catches on fire. And I hope the crib goes up with the newborn. I hope mommy and daddy are the last ones to go so they realize it's their fault. I hope you're the first one to go so you don't know what happened to the rest of them. You scumbag asshole idiot. I hope when the fire department gets there and they put the whole thing out and it's too late, that your dog makes it out. And then the fire department says, wow, look, oh my God, the cute dog made it out of the fire. Is there any other survivors? And then the dog runs back towards the fire, and they go, oh, my God, Nippy, is there anybody else in there, boy? Like, and they say that to the dog, and the fire crew go, oh, my God, come on, let's go look. And the dog is barking, and then the dog comes up to a charred, fleshy, just dead, roasted body, and it's you, and they look at it, and they go, oh, my God, that's not alive, whatever that is. And then one of the firemen cries and throws up, and the other fireman looks down, and then Nippy pisses on your ashes! Don't ever leave a comment on another one of my videos, okay? You homeless fucking homo. Don't ever leave a fucking comment on my videos ever again, you stupid fucking loser. CM Punk is a loser. You're a CM Punk fanboy. Man, I'll tell you, man, wrestling fans are some of the biggest fucking retards you've ever seen in the world, bro. They honestly believe that you've got to pick a side, just like the Republicans and the Democrats. Just like the Republicans and the Democrats. If you look at every single problem on its own and you give your opinion on it, do you know what some other fucking cocksucker does? They label you something. If you give your opinion on something, then people just start calling you fucking names and generalizing you into a group. Oh my God, you fucking goddamn cocksuckers. The wrestling fans are just like the fucking political people. Oh, I don't think we should do this. Well, you're a fucking libtard. Oh, I don't think we should do this, or we should probably do that. Oh, you're a racist. Trump. I didn't even mention Trump. I was just talking about the policies. Trump. Okay. So CM Punk did this the other day despite everything. Oh, you're a CM Punk. Oh, I think CM Punk is full of shit, and he calls AJ Styles a racist when he's not one. Oh, you're a loser if you don't like Punk. He's the biggest draw. Like fucking goblins, motherfuckers. Goblins. The fans are goblins, bro. Some of these people, they're goblins. Just like the political people, man. Goblins. They try to lock you into one thing. You must be a racist. You must be a Republican. You must be a Democrat. You must be a Punk lover. You must be a Punk hater. You must be an AEW lover. You must be a WWE basher. Bro, look at my video of CM Punk. It is fucking lathered in people that should have been aborted. It is lathered in stillborn babies that should have happened. Okay? It's unfucking believable, the type of shit that, and we're going to read them. We are going to read the comments. We are going to put their names out there. We're going to read the comments because Daddy needs to talk about it. Okay? Daddy needs to talk about it, and Daddy's going to talk about it. I will always tell it like it is as best I can. I'm not saying I'm always right. I'm not saying everything I say is right, and I'm not saying telling it like it is right either. I'm not saying that. It sounds like that's what it is. I will tell it as I see it. I could be wrong about what I see, but I will tell you as best I can from what I think. And if that means 1 minute that I'm bashing CM Punk, then it's going to be that. If that means 1 minute that I'm going to crap on CM Punk, then it's going to be that. But one thing I am not is a WWE dick sucker. Somebody called me a WWE dick sucker. Motherfucker, I haven't given the show an over 6 rating in forever. So the fact that you call me a WWE dick sucker makes you a fucking goddamn ass raper. Okay? Your fucking whole family are ass rapers. I hope Epstein comes back to life and traffics your kids. You scumbag piece of shit. And here's the other thing. If you called me a WWE hater, I might believe that. If you said I was a WWE hater, I could at least see that. because I have been hating on Monday Night Raw a lot over the years because I haven't liked it that much. Although WWE pay-per-views have been pretty good, and I've given those decent ratings, like 7s and 6s, and some. I think I gave a couple 8s out there. Raw has been terrible, though. I usually give it a low grading. Recently, though, the other night I gave it a 5, and that's better than usual, and that's halfway point. So, again, like, these are people that don't know me, that don't know anything. All they know is that they want to fuck Phil Brooks. That's all they know, is that they want to fuck Phil Brooks. And the other ones that say I'm a CM Punk dick rider, all they know is that they hate Jews. That's all that they know. And they know that they want Tony Khan's balls in their mouths, and they want Tony Khan to put a fucking mask on their wife and then scissor her with utensils from a kitchen that are unsanitary. That's what they want. That's what they want. I'm going to read these comments, and I'm going to have a blast, man. I'm going to have a blast. I don't care if the comments are from fucking 50-year-olds with diabetes, 40-year-olds with terminal cancer. I don't care if they're from fucking, like fucking Make-A-Wish kids. I don't know who they're from, but whoever they're from somebody who's a retard. And I'm going to read them in a little bit. And we're going to go through them. Chad Gable had his kids crying outside the ring the other day. I said, I loved that the family was there. It added to the whole thing, but I don't know if I would have put my kids out there so they could see Daddy fail. You know what I mean? I want the kids to think Daddy's the man. Daddy's a superhero. Those kids are going to grow up with like a fucking nightmare about when Dad got beat up in the ring that time by the guy who looked like a fucking Nazi. But wonderful shots. It made for great television, let me tell you that, man. Gunther and Chad Gable did a great job the other night. I'll tell you that. There's plenty to talk about as far as that goes. Let's check the donations. Because I don't have much more time left on this platform. So let's check the donations and see what's going on over there. Probably not good after that rant. But CM Punk, the numbers are up. Don't like it? Fuck yourself. CM Punk outdrew fucking AEW in the searches. And it's only in the searches. In Google, it's not like he sold anything. The guy was just simply the most popular searched thing on the internet over the week. Outdoing Payback and outdoing all of AEW stuff. Sorry. That doesn't make me a fucking CM Punk dick sucker. It makes me a fucking teller of reality. You live in fucking make-believe land, probably with a mask on in your basement hiding from the world, you COVID-19 cum guzzler.
$9 for a fuck. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9.
Chief Wahoo!
Suck my dick.
Yo, Chief.
Joe, what would you say is the most ridiculous college bowl game name to you? Mine is the Mayo Bowl.
The Mayo Bowl. Gerald Armstrong chiming in with $9. Thank you for busting all over Rage, Gerald Armstrong. Gerald Armstrong, the Mayo Bowl? The Mayo Bowl. I don't even know the names of the bowls. I know the Orange Bowl, like the Flowers Bowl, the Rose Bowl. They're like a Dorito Bowl or something. The Mayo Bowl. I mean, that doesn't even sound bad to me, really. Mayo Bowl? I mean, I don't know what that means. Is it actually sponsored by mayonnaise? Is that why that's weird? Dude, I don't know. I have no idea. Von Wagner is dead. Banana, the bad guy, yeah. Apparently Von Wagner is dead. I didn't even know that was Von Wagner. That's how dialed out of NXT I am. Well, what's his face? Who's the guy that hit him? It was the dog-faced Gremlins kid, right? What's his name? Who's the guy that did it? Von Wagner is dead. NXT. What's the guy's name? CM Punk should go to NXT. That's what they should do. WWE should pick up CM Punk, but not to go to Raw or SmackDown. Put him on NXT and then watch NXT beat AEW in the ratings. Can you imagine that, dude? I bet if NXT brought in CM Punk, they would beat AEW in the ratings, and that would be funny as shit. How funny would that be? Braun Breaker. Thank you, King Elvis. Yeah, and everybody else. Braun Breaker. Imagine if oh God, it'd be so good. CM Punk goes to NXT and then NXT goes from 650,000 viewers to almost 1 million. They go to and they probably would, because the WWE audience would tune in, from Raw, like Raw and SmackDown people and all those people. Like, they would be like, oh my God, CM Punk's back on NXT? We got to go check that out. And at least 300,000 people would tune in. So you would have NXT doing 900,000 to 1 million viewers, maybe 800,000 to 1 million viewers, and they would then be competing with AEW. That would be hilarious. That would be great. You know what I mean? But I think I could see, I talked about this yesterday, that Impact Wrestling should grab him, just out of principle. But that's only if CM Punk is looking to actively wrestle. If CM Punk is looking to actively wrestle still, he loves it that much, he's back, then yeah, he's going to go somewhere. But I mean, if CM Punk, though, is like, no, bro, I'm done. Back to fuck this. I'm going home again. That was stupid. Well, then he's probably not going anywhere. And I heard, WWE's not that hot on him, but there's a chance he goes back to WWE. But it's, but like I said, if for some reason they were not into him, where's he gonna go? I'd go to Impact. I'd be like, you know what? Impact Wrestling has 99,000 people watching it. Problem is, nobody can find Impact Wrestling on TV and whatever. It's not on YouTube TV. I don't think. It's not on these other places. I don't know. Does Hulu have it? I don't even know how to get Impact Wrestling. It's on Access still or something? Is that where it is? I don't even know. Would I maybe tune into it once in a while? Maybe. If I knew where it was. I'd probably more likely watch it if it was on YouTube or somewhere. But, it's where am I don't know. Gerald Armstrong, thank you for the $9, bro. Appreciate it.
You raised a piece of shit.
Buenas noches, Joe. Are you ever uploading that Boston vlog?
El Tapo, thank you for the $6.90. Oh, yeah. Did I never upload that? Really? Maybe I should upload it now. Fuck it. I really never uploaded that? I got to upload that. That's crazy if I didn't, because, yeah, that thing was hilarious. We played it on the show several times, but it never gets uploaded, I guess. We got to find it and upload it. Did I really forget to do that? It's from forever ago, too. I had so much fun, man. I got to hang out with people that I hadn't seen since school. I met so many listeners of the show in Boston, and just I had a press pass that was really cool. And they did not do the media scrum, which was disappointing for sure that they didn't do the media scrum. But you know what, dude? It makes sense that they didn't do the media scrum in Boston, because if they had done the media scrum, do you know who the media was? That the second night of AEW ever. They did the media scrum after the first episode. And they thought about doing more. The rumor was that they were going to keep doing them. But the reason why they didn't do the media scrum, I don't know if I ever talked about this. Did I ever tell you guys about this? So, and I still have my badge out there. I don't know if it's worth anything at all, but it's worth something to me that I have the second show ever's media pass. I think that's pretty cool to have that. And I really, really, the people that were working for AEW at the time were sweet as hell. They were just learning everything and getting everything figured out. But they were doing they were doing great. They were just great people. Everybody was awesome and so nice. It was so fun. A lot of it was Cody Rhodes though, so he's not even there anymore. But it was good, man. And I would say that and so the reason why they didn't do the media scrum was because if they did do the media scrum that night, it would have been me and a guy from WrestleZone. And that's it. So they had a tarped off area for the media. It said media, and it would have been me and a guy from WrestleZone. So you wouldn't do a scrum, you know what I mean? Hey guys, great to be here. What are your questions? There's 2 of you. You know what I mean? Now, if I had been able to speak to Tony, I would have said, Tony, these media scrums are hot right now. People really like this after the show thing that you're doing. Let's do it. Just don't bring up who's here at the media scrum. We won't take pictures of the area, and I'll come up with 10 questions, 15 questions even if I have to, and this guy can come up with questions. I was going to tweet out, do you have questions? And then I would use some of those too. And I think we could have had a good media scrum and just had Tony sort of pantomime like he's not talking to the same person. Just like, oh, yes, another question. And I would just say things. You know what I mean? But in the end, they were like, no, we're not going to, we're just not going to do it. It doesn't make it just seems kind of weird. And I was like, yeah, it's a little bizarre. I get it. But they were so cool, man, because they were really apologetic, because I think that they were apologetic because they like the WrestleZone guy was there for the media scrum mostly. Do you know what I mean? Like he was there to write a review on the show and everything that was going on, but he was also there, really for the media scrum, I think. Mostly, because he had a notepad and some questions, and he was talking to me about it. And then I actually told him, I was like, hey, they just texted me like there's no media scrum. Like there's no fucking media. We're not doing anything. And he was like, well, I guess not. There's only 2 of us. And I'm like, yeah. Now it turns out there were other people scattered around the building. I mean, but they could have invited other people to the media scrum. And I said to them, I said, there's other people that have YouTube channels and stuff here that are, just as media as anybody. They're not even media. They just have YouTube channels, and you invite people to that. So why not just grab some of them? But they were just like, no, it's just 2 people. But the night before the first AEW event ever, there was 15, 20 people there for the media scrum. So, that was exciting and worth it to them. This would have been lame and weird. Who we got for questions? Joe Cronin, WrestleZone. Joe Cronin, do you have another question, Joe? Like there was no one there. It was really kind of funny. But it was great to be there though. And Cody I love Cody Rhodes, man. He was very nice. I could talk to him about Star Trek forever. It kind of makes me sad, man, that I always thought I was going to get involved somehow with them or with somebody, and me and Cody Rhodes are going to get to talk about Star Trek a bunch, because I don't find a ton of people that love all of Star Trek like I do. And me and him were talking about, the TNG, some of the newer stuff. He's aware. He knows his Star Trek. So, I think he got into it a little bit later, I want to say. But so I'm telling him about it's I've grown up with this so many different over the years watching it. So yeah, I won't bore you with it. But anyway, it was fun. We talked off the air about some of that. We both love dogs, talking about that. And he was just great. He's a great behind the scenes. That guy's really, he's what you would think he is, He's just nice. I mean, dude, the guy put up with Dan Kennedy all that time, remember? Dan Kennedy, hey, hold my Joe Cronin show sign. And Cody did, of course. And Cody gave him the shoe and signed the shoe. And Cody's cool, man. That's what it's all about. Except for when some 65-year-old big, gigantic, fat wrestling fan, comes up to you and makes you sign your anus. That's no good. Bro, is this real? Dude, they are really pouring on that this Von Wagner thing is dead. Dude, what are they doing? What is NXT doing? Dude, NXT is making it seem like Von Wagner is dead. Like, they really are doing that, dude. He looks like... Like, dude, what are they doing, dude? Dude. What is going on? They got, like, pictures of him bleeding everywhere. What is going on? What are they doing, dude? Have you guys seen this? I mean, this is a storyline, right? I mean, this is really bizarre. So, like, if you didn't see it on NXT, like, Braun Breaker lifts up the stairs and then smashes them down on what looks like he's going to smash his head in, but they blank it out and go to commercial. Or they cut off the feed. And now they're releasing photos on Twitter or something of Braun Breaker's, like, head with, like, a bandage over it. I mean, bro, this looks... What are they doing? What are they doing at NXT? I mean, whatever they're doing is making me watch this is the most I've heard or cared about NXT in a while, and I still don't really care that much, but it's very bizarrely gruesome what they're doing. Like, what are they doing? They got everyone talking right now, though. People are going, what the fuck? You know? Oh my God, bro. Star Trek screwed up season 3 of Picard. I can't fucking believe this, guys. Season 1 and 2 of Star Trek Picard sucks. And I ordered season 3 on Blu-ray. And apparently, according to Robert Meyer Burnett, CBS Paramount Dildos released the unfinished version of the show. So, if you watch it, the scene where the Enterprise is in space, the back is black, and this side is actually finished on the right. So they didn't even release the right fucking... Oh my God, bro. I bought it on Blu-ray because I love the season so much. Physical media. And they fucked it up. Oh my God, bro. The nebula behind the ship is missing. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool in a way because is it going to be worth anything? I mean, if all the discs are like this, then a lot of people are going to have a fucked up version, so is it really worth anything then if everybody has it? I mean, now it's a collect. If they re-release it or fix it or do a disc replacement, it's only episode 10 from what I understand. From what I'm being told, episodes 1 to 9 are fine, but episode 10 is unfinished. Oh my God, Paramount, what are you doing? Oh my God. And I really loved season 3, man. It was so beautiful, bro. I'm a grown man. Dude, I cried. Me and my wife, it was unbelievable. And it was hard, bro, because we got to see it. You know, me and my wife got to see it. I won't say how we got to see it, and I couldn't talk about this and I still can't really talk about it. But me and my wife got to see season 3 a little bit earlier than anybody, and we couldn't talk about it at the time, but now I kind of can. And we were so ecstatic, bro. And my wife was like, after the end of episode 9, she was like, let's go. Like, my wife never gets excited, dude. She was like, let's go. And it was so funny to listen to my wife get excited about Star Trek. She was like, let's go. Like, Leah was she wasn't even drunk. She was excited. And I was crying. And then we watched episode 10, and it was fucking awesome. But, yeah, anyway, that's all the Star Trek I'll talk about because you guys don't want to hear Star Trek. But, yeah, so they fucked up the release of the Star Trek Blu-ray. And it's the first Star Trek Blu-ray I've bought in forever. I haven't bought Star Trek anything, physical media. Fuck, I don't know. I mean, I think I bought the first 2009 movie on Blu-ray. But other than that, I haven't bought anything Star Trek since Star Trek Enterprise came out on Blu-ray. That was like 10 years ago now or something. But yeah, they fucked up. It's supposed to look like the right side. That's episode 10 on the right on Paramount Plus streaming. And then on the left is what they produced on the DVD on the Blu-ray. They didn't. Oh, man. It's a placeholder. I don't even know, bro. What are they going to do? They're rushing Von Wagner to a local hospital. Which, obviously, this is one of the better works they've done in a while on NXT, I feel. They've got people buzzing about it on the internet a little bit. So, I mean, hey, it worked. You say what you want to say, but it worked. Some of those images are unbelievable that I'm seeing. Thank you to He-Man for sending me some of those, dude. Wow. That's crazy. It looks crazy. Maybe only some of the Blu-rays got fucked up. Maybe mine won't be. I hope mine is, because then I think it'd be worth something. Like, imagine if only the first, 10,000 or 5,000 or 3,000 discs were screwed up. Do you know what I mean? That would be... That's not bad. Oh, man. I don't know, bro. That's too... I don't even know what to say. I got to call Leah and tell her. Let's go back to the donations. Here where you guys are saying, it's Tuesday Night Rage. Are we gonna rage tonight? Because I've been raging. I feel like I've been screaming and yelling and raging and doing all the things that people do when they're the fucking birth child of a schizophrenic. Are you guys gonna rage tonight? The donation link is on the top of your chat. Streamlabs, it's up there. There's a brand new $16 donation. I want to put the first bastard that drops the bigger one up here on the top of the screen. So let me take that out and suck my balls. Let's check out the donations, though, man. The reason why the shows continue, Daddy's got to fund Nostradamus' sex crimes. Come on.
It's my birthday.
Chief Wahoo!
So you became a member.
Thank you. Chief Wahoo, you're a beast. I'm going to sleep with your family, Chief Wahoo. Thank you, sir. What up, dork? I can't believe it. I don't believe it. Unbelievable. I gotta tell Leah about this. I can't tell. Oh my God!
Up in space, there's something going on up in this place. There's something weird.
Allison Tuckwab!
Strange kinda happening. Things are kinda happening. What the fuck is happening? Aliens.
Extraterrestrials.
They gave me a shot. Nanotechnology. I'm not me. You're not you. La la la. I'm fucking crazy. Split personality. Scott McKinnon.
Yeah.
I can't wait till football. I wanna see how far even Rodgers can take these Jets through playoffs, maybe Super Bowl. I want him to beat up these Chiefs and the quarterback I wanna see. Bunch of blood all over their field.
Oh my God! Wow! Jesus Christ, Allison! Take these Jets through the playoffs, maybe Super Bowl. I want him to beat up these Chiefs and the quarterback. I want to see a bunch of blood all over the field. Jesus Christ, Allison. Well, that sounds like a country song. That sounds like a football country song. Jesus Christ. My God, Allison. Wow. That was Allison Tuckwab dropping the biggest donation of the week, which is not good for me, but it is a damn good donation, although it's a super chat from Allison. Wow, man. Allison Tuckwab. Dropping a dono. Yeah, that sounds kind of like a country song, Allison. Can we dial it up? Can we dial up the country music? Where is it? Some kind of song or... No, that's bullshit country. That ain't country. That's some kind of bullshit ass. See, what is this shit? This ain't fucking country, bro. This is like pseudo rock country. Like, I'm looking for some real, like, dumb fucking Garth Brooksy but not even him. He's pop. Like, he's mainstream. I mean, some real, like, country rock. You're listening to country rock. You know? Like, I mean real shit. Like, not, like, I don't know what modern country is, but it don't sound like this. Like, this shit don't sound right. It all has a rap beat to it. None of this shit is fucking instrumental fucking country. I always have trouble finding some kind of funny country beat because it all sounds like rap. See? Like this. This would be all right if there was a beat, but there's no beat. That'd be all right if there was a beat on that. You give me a beat on that, we got something there. We got something there. What about this one? See, this like isn't country music. What is this? What is that? Like, that's not, like, bro, what is going on in the world right now? You know, like, what is going on? When you can't find a fucking, like, weird southern, I don't even like country music. You know what I'm saying? That much at all. Almost not. But it's like, what the fuck is this? What is this stuff? That's like blues country or something like that. What did Allison say? What did Allison say again? Let's get it up. See, like, what is this? This is like rap country. What is that, dude? Like, what the fuck is going on? So weird, bro. All right, here we go. That's better. Now we're talking. All right, let's check out Allison's donation. Well, I can't wait for football. I want to see how far Rodgers can take these Jets through the playoffs. Well, maybe we can make the Super Bowl. Want him to beat up these Chiefs. And the quarterback, I want to see a bunch of blood all over the field. Throw that ball. Gotta throw that ball tonight. Gotta throw that ball. Aaron Rodgers ball away. I can't wait to football. Gonna throw that ball away. And I can't wait for football. Throw that ball away. Really knows what's in store for me this year. I don't really knows. Aaron Rodgers gonna go. Gonna throw that football. Chiefs quarterback. I see a bunch of blood all over the field. Oh, Aaron Rodgers, take these Jets to the bowl. Oh, Aaron Rodgers, he won't take them to the bowl. 'Cause he's my quarterback. I want that blood on my fucking field. This football season, Aaron Rodgers is gonna win the Super Bowl with an erection. With an erection. There you go, Allison. There's your song about your weird donation. Allison Tuckwab, $49.99. I can't wait till football. I want to see how far even Rodgers can take the Jets through the playoffs, maybe the Super Bowl. I want to see him beat up these Chiefs and quarterback. I want to see a bunch of blood all over their field. That is one of the most savage things I've ever heard Allison say in my life, bro. That's crazy. Jesus Christ, Allison. You want to see a football, you want to see a bloodbath on the field. Allison wants a fucking blood on the field, bro. That's crazy. Listening to country is as enraging as Lynch trying to come after the NXT title. Silent Dank, how you doing? I know, but I thought it'd be funny. It'd only be funny with country to me. I don't know why. But country's funny to me. Allison has got it in, bro. Joe versus Sunday Night Football theme. What's the Sunday Night Football theme going to be? I'd be interested in that. I would be interested in that. Allison Tuckwab, thank you for the donation. Let's put Allison Tuckwab on the board here because, quite honestly, she deserves it. Okay. Let's put her up there, and then we'll go to the Discord. There's going to be all kinds of people probably on the Discord. Tuckwab, $49.99. Top dono. If you want to become the top dono, we could use it. Streamlabs is linked to the top of the chat, guys. If you use Streamlabs up top, that money goes directly to me right now. Okay? If you use Google Superchats are awesome. In fact, I love it if you use Superchats. Please do. But it takes 30 days to get them, and they take 30% of that donation. So it takes me 30 days to get them, and they take 30%. So if you really want to help me out with the electrical bill this week, Streamlabs up above the dono button if you like the shows. But if you don't like the shows, I get it. And I will probably be at work more this week and next week and be streaming a lot less. But if you want me to stream more or keep streaming, use the Streamlabs above the chat and try to beat Allison there. Top dono goes to Allison so far tonight. We're going to be heading over to the Discord in just a minute. And we're going to talk. I'm going to get the football. I'm going to get the games up. Going to get the football games up. We're going to talk about CM Punk tonight, WWE, AEW, week 1 of the NFL, and a whole bunch of other shit. I'm looking for a new football team that wants a play-by-play guy because I'd like to be. I'll take the radio job, even if it's like $60,000. Fuck it, I'll take the radio job at this point. I'll take the radio job. I don't even care. At this point. All right. Let's see. We got the schedule. We got the schedule, guys. Just 2 days away, man. Get your FanDuel. I still have $30 in my FanDuel account from last year. And you can bet I'm going to try to win that $1 million because I have to. I'm going to be betting all that $30 the first week, trying to make as much money as possible because I have no money. So we have to try our best to nail it on the FanDuel in the first couple of weeks and make some of that money back before my internet gets shut off. So I am going to be seeking any advice of what to do as far as the first week of football, and I'm going to be giving you my opinion about the first week of football. And we're going to have the football show on Sundays, Thursday night potentially. I don't know yet, 100%. We're going to go read some of the dumbest fucking comments you've ever seen on my CM Punk video from some people. A lot of them are like people that aren't really subbed to the channel. You know what I mean? You guys don't, most of the stuff you guys say makes sense. We'll talk about it.
Hey, Bullfrog is a moron.
Scissor me, Joe!
Mustafa's donating. He's a co-host. Maybe stuttered. I don't know why, but it blanked out his donation. Keyboard Warriors talking crap about Punk is real as fuck. All parties are to blame. Tony, the Bucks, Hangman, even Meltzer. Yeah, Meltzer and Alvarez are scumbag liars. Can we talk about that, Mustafa? They are scumbag liars. They lied and knowingly withheld information. Why? Because they're friends with Tony Khan. Like, Meltzer's fucking 5-star rating is full of shit. Meltzer's goddamn rating is full of shit. It's unbelievable how retarded his rating is. Dude, he's a fake bastard, let me tell you that.
Hey, Bullfrog is a moron.
Scissor me, Joe!
Hey Joe, glad to see you still doing your thing. Go Titans.
The Tennessee Titans. Yeah, thank you. I'm still here doing it somehow. I don't know. Not for long, probably. Toucan, son of Sam, serial killer. Jesus Christ. Toucan, son of Sam, killer. Oh, my God. What the fuck? Toucan, son of Sam, killer. Wow. That is an ominous name. I mean, Toucan, son of Sam, killer. That's a fucking crazy name, bro. Man, Toucan, son of Sam, killer. Like, that's one of the best names, though, that I've heard. I gotta be honest, that's a pretty goddamn good name. Toucan, son of Sam, killer. A fucking great name, dude. I gotta be honest. Thank you.
Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Run, 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 run away. Oh, psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est?
Great name. Toucan, son of Sam, killer. God damn. Pretty crazy. That's crazy.
Shit bum.
Sorry you got to wait 30 days and get 30%
That is a
less,
sick
but
thing
super
to say.
chats I'm able to put on my phone bill.
Wow.
Lol.
The Dork Knight, thank you. Hey, listen, Dork, you donate any way you want, it helps me. The Dork Knight. This poor bastard Dork Knight. I was so busy the other day when you were streaming, and I wanted to come on your show and talk to you, but I couldn't, and I felt so bad because you were like, you needed somebody, and I couldn't do it because I was in the middle of doing things. I was just listening to be entertained because I was busy, but it was good. I get like that sometimes, dude. I go live, and then I'm like, oh, fuck, I have no one to talk to, and I don't really know if I feel up to it. So thank you, Dork, for becoming a $5 shit bum, and shout out to your ugly daughter and your other daughter that you have fantasies about. What's up, Leah? Yes, if it works still.
What do you mean?
If that one works still, it's your insurance.
Why wouldn't it?
I don't know. Why?
I'm gonna go down the street
When?
tomorrow morning after I drop the kids off.
Well, just do it anyway. I mean, even if whatever, we'll pay for it.
We have to pay for the dog tomorrow.
Okay. Well, I mean, we'll have to do whatever.
Alright.
Is it bad or like is it? What are they gonna do? Give you like a cream or something?
Antibiotics.
Antibiotics? The fuck?
Infection.
You think it's an infection?
It's like a hair follicle that gets infected.
Oh.
Are you telling
It's not.
everybody?
I'm live. What, you got MRSA again?
I don't think so.
Imagine that.
Hope not, because that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. How would you get that again, though?
Yeah. Chances are I don't. When I got MRSA last time, my friend had MRSA. That's how I got it.
Oh. Well, how'd they get it?
I don't know. They were doing like mosh pits and everything probably that way.
Okay.
Mosh pits and touching a bunch of people's throats.
Yeah, go in the morning. I mean, I'll be home. I mean, what are we gonna, you know?
I'm taking them to school. I was just wondering if you knew if this was active or
The worst case scenario, they'll charge $100 or something. Try to use it. I don't know. It might work still.
This is what I used when I went to the doctor like 2 months ago, right?
Yeah, when we had, I don't know if the insurance is active anymore.
Why?
Because
Doesn't do your work?
No, I don't get that. Open enrollment on health insurance is coming up.
Is there any way you can check?
In a little bit later, I can. Right now, I'm trying to make money that we're gonna need probably tomorrow for whatever this is. I chose the electric bill over that stuff a couple months ago. But in a month, open enrollment starts, and then I can try to do that. Okay. I agree. The country does suck. I agree with that. I agree. You know what I mean? I agree. They probably will. I hope they do too, so I can say I told everybody. Biden, it would happen when Biden was president. That'd be awesome. I would love to be like, it's coming. See, told you. Trump peaceful, Biden dead.
It wouldn't matter because Putin doesn't give a shit who's the leader of this country. He's going to do what Putin wants to do. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
I think it matters, like, you're stupid. You think Putin literally stopped his plans for Trump?
I don't think he would fuck around with Trump as president.
That's dumb.
It's not dumb. It makes sense. You don't fuck around with somebody who'll fuck around with you.
He's not going to fuck around with anyone. Why would he ever think that? Why would he ever think he was going to fuck around with him? What has Trump ever done to make
Fuck around and find out.
Well, what has he ever done that seems threatening?
Remember when the North Korea guy was like saying all that shit, and then Trump went out there and the guy shut up? Now he's back to talking shit again, by the way. Little Goofy's back to talking shit again. That guy's so bored. He's like, they're only talking about Russia and Ukraine. Like, oh. Wouldn't you like to see how big his donger is, you guys? I didn't read the rest of your donation. Let me read it, Mustafa. I'm sorry. I got messed up. Let's read the rest of it. My bad, bro. Mustafa. Let's see. What did Mustafa say? Oh, boy. Well, tomorrow will be fun. All right. Keyboard Warriors talking crap about Punk is real as fuck. All parties are to blame. Oh, that Punk is real as fuck. I get it. Yeah, all parties are to blame. Okay. Tony the Bucks, Hangman, even Meltzer and Alvarez should be like Ben Carson and enjoy the fruit salads of their lives. Cue the soundbite, Joe. Yeah, the soundbite is on my 4th hard drive that's somewhere else right now. Otherwise, I would cue that soundbite. I have no idea where that soundbite is. You don't get this? I don't know why, but Allison became a patron for the 3rd time in like a week. I have to explain this to Leah. I was actually hoping you were going to come down here because I was going to call you actually and tell you about this on the air because it's fucking hilarious. But it's Star Trek. They rendered and burned the unfinished versions of episode 10, like before they put in all the special effects, and they put that on the Blu-ray. So episodes 1 to 9 are normal, but episode 10 is unfinished, and it's in the Blu-ray. So the episode 10 of Star Trek Picard season 3 is the unfinished version. But these are done. I'm getting mine tomorrow. They never should have fired Punk. It should have been turned into a feud or angle. I mean, That's what I said. But apparently we're too far gone for that. Do you know what I mean? They went a little too far with it. You know what I'm saying? And Punk was the most talked about thing of anything on the internet, which is, kind of funny. That really made people mad the other day. Like, it really did. It made people so mad at me, and I don't know why, because I was like, well, I mean, I'm just telling you about what happened. I'm going to read some of these comments because they're just, like, deliciously retarded. I really, like, I don't mind. I just can't stand stupid people. Like, when you write dumb, wrong stuff. Like, do I love CM Punk? No. Do I hate him? No. I don't think I hate him. Do I love it's like, no, none of it. I'm in the middle. I'm like, I'm very entertained by Punk at times, but I'm not like a disciple of Punk. You know what I mean? So, we're going to look at it, but a lot of them are just the dumbest shit. If I can even find them. I wonder if they deleted their comments, because I don't even see these comments anymore. There was a whole bunch of, like, really retard-like comments, and I don't even see them. And I didn't delete them. I don't delete comments usually, unless they're, like, bullshit. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, here it is. There's there's still a bunch of them. This is one of the worst ones. This has got to be one of the worst ones. Got to be one of the dumbest ones that I saw. This fucking Jimmy Meadow guy. This has got to be one of the worst comments. Search for Brooks' name. Based on this logic, COVID is a bigger draw than all of them. Phil Brooks was never a draw. Is not a draw now or ever will he be. Cronin is a Phil Brooks mark. He supports pedophile. Ugh. Jimmy Meadow, or whatever the fuck your name is, you are literally a retarded person. Like, you probably are a retarded person. That's why I feel bad even doing this right now. Because I'm going to bet that you have to be literally an actual retarded person. Search for Brooks' name. Based on this logic, COVID is a bigger draw. Well, we're not fucking comparing COVID, you fucking stupid cunt. We're talking about between AEW, WWE, Payback, All Out, All In, or CM Punk. What was the most searched thing? What was the most looked up and searched thing? Payback, All In, All Out, AEW, WWE, or CM Punk? What do you think was the most searched thing? It was CM Punk. Pretty fucking popular. Search for Brooks' name. Based on this logic, COVID is bigger. Yeah, no shit. And guess what? If I searched Roman Reigns, he'd be bigger than all of it. But I'm not comparing it to Roman Reigns. You fucking idiot. I'm not searching for COVID because the metrics don't make sense. We're talking about wrestling. Wrestling, as Vince Russo would say. Vince Russo is a coward pussy, by the way. Hey, Vince Russo, fuck yourself, by the way. But Vince Russo would say wrestling because he adds syllables to things because he's a retard from New York, which explains everything about him. But here's the thing. Why would you search for COVID? It has nothing to do with wrestling. And yeah, COVID is more popular than wrestling, probably. In fact, you want to test it? Let's test the fucking theory. You fucking retarded idiot. And then you said Phil Brooks isn't a draw. CM Punk isn't a draw. Dude, are you a fucking mongoloid? Dude, your family should die in a fucking forest accident, okay? Like, dude, I don't even like CM Punk, really. He's a narcissist, straight-edge, God fucking absorbed. He's obsessed with a God complex that he has for himself. I fucking don't like Phil Brooks, but at least he's not a retard like you. Bro, everything you typed here was retarded. Maybe I'd agree with you on the pedophile thing a little bit, but other than that, no. And when did I ever say that I support him? What the fuck does me showing you the data of what was going on, what the fuck does that have to do with me supporting him? How does showing you a fact support him? How is that me like, I love him? Ah! I would have shown you the fucking the numbers if he sucked and said he's really not that big a deal, so it doesn't really matter. That's what I would have said. But guess what? Everybody else matters so much less that he did matter that much. Sorry. Don't like him that much either. He blocked me a long time ago. He fucking hates me. I don't care. Still tell it like it is. So strike one, based on that logic, you could search COVID. Yeah, well, guess what? 2 + 2 = 4. Oh, yeah, Joe? Well, based on that logic, you could just say 2 + 1 = 7. You're a fucking retard. So that's strike one. Strike one is COVID logic. That has nothing to do with anything. Why did you even bring up COVID, you weird fuck? Go put a mask on, you psycho idiot. Then number two, Phil Brooks was never a draw. That's a lie, too. Phil Brooks has always been a draw. You're a fucking idiot if you don't know that. If you don't know that Phil Brooks, CM Punk, wasn't a draw in WWE, wasn't a draw in AEW, he's the #1 merch seller in AEW. You stupid fuck! He's the #1 fucking merch seller. He's the leading guy as far as ticket sales go. And everything else. How much does he move the needle? Not a ton more. But how much does he move the needle compared to other people? The most! The most! If they announce that the Young Bucks are facing Jungle Jackoff and everybody else, you know what happens to the needle? Doesn't really move. Stays about the same. About 800,000 people tune in. 790,000 people tune in. If they announce CM Punk is going to do something, at least 30, 40,000 extra people tune in. It's not a lot. It's not a lot, but it's more. It's more than anybody else. So, boy, my friend, are you a special needs orangutan, okay? Because you are some kind of special stupid. To say that stupid shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, you are dumb. Like, full-on stupid fuck. Seriously. Oh, shit. Come visit. No. Oh, really? No, sorry, I got to send my address to somebody. That's crazy. Holy shit, I got a crazy DM, guys. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm just dealing with this. Hold on a second. How's the... Oh. This is like... I notice more. Sorry, I just got really distracted. I'm sorry. I just marked out. I apologize, guys. Somebody really big just sent me a DM with really crazy good news. I mean, not like amazing news or anything like that, but pretty cool. Pretty a nice little take. Let's just say that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's so good. Okay, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be all right. What is wrong with me? Calm down. Calm down. I'm gonna be all right. Joe has the attention span of a dog. Oh my God, bro! Thank you for saying that. That was it's so true, man. I do. I have the attention span of a dog. All right. I'm gonna be all right. Sorry, I am so sorry. I got so thrown off. I went over to Twitter to do a couple of things, and I legit have multiple DMs from very important people. And they're all about different things. And I was just caught off guard with all the shit that I just saw on Twitter. Wow. Okay. Oh, Bob. I forgot. Bob at work told me a great place to go. I'm going to message Bob again. They have them, and I'm thinking about what to do with it. He told me about it the other day. They're like classic ones that really work, like that are really good. Okay. I'm sorry. We're going to go to Discord in a minute. People are waiting in Discord. We're going to get to that in a second. I'm sorry.
Shit bum.
Shit bum.
Tuesday Night Rage.
Tuesday Night
face,
Rage.
Triumphant face.
Well, I've been raging tonight. I got caught off guard there for a few minutes. If I could edit the show, I'd probably edit that last 8 minutes of me drowning out and looking down at my DMs on Twitter for a couple of different people. So, Blade says, I'm hoping to be a top wrestler within 4 years. Blade, you can do it, Tombstone Blade, or Blade Tombstone. Silent Dank, thank you for the $5 and becoming a $5 shit bum. Thank you so much, man. Fuck, man, when I went to wrestling school, it was 04, 05, I forget, 06? It was like around that time. You can do it. Just don't give up. You gotta know you want to do it, be prepared to do it, and be, like, ready to go. Do you know what I mean? Like, you got to be ready to go and be ready to, like, just go. Like, it could take 3 months, 6 months, 7 months to see anything positive come out of it a little bit. And if you're someone who needs immediate feedback or immediate gratification or immediately get into matches and doing live, that might not happen. It might take a year. Depending on how good you are, it could take, and depending on how good the promoters are to you, too. They could be shitty to you, and you could get, it really kind of depends on, your situation. But, yeah, you can do it, man. Silent Dank, man, you are. Thank you. Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
We plan the spot all day.
Oh, my God! It's a big one.
I want you to jam it in. Oh, it's in your bunghole. Oh, it's in your bunghole.
Wow. Snarkbait coming in with a huge bomb.
Audio Jungle.
With Steiner's Kidroid Rage, Von Wagner's life is in danger. Thanks for that, Tony Khan.
Oh,
Any
no.
goblins throwing shade at Joe can go die of an aneurysm while eating a bowl of oatmeal. Cunts.
Oh my God, bro. No way. Are you drinking from different coffee mugs, says D. Wells. Yes. Snark bait. Oh my God, snark bait. Dropping the $100 hammer. Oh my God. I got sniffles all over me. I'm a fucking mess. Snark bait, thank you, bro. That's a bomb. Fucking completely screwed, man. Thank you. I'm screwed up in my face. Snark bait, thank you, dude. Dude, I love the end of that cunts. The way it reads it sometimes is great. Well, Steiner's Kid Roid Rage, Von Wagner. Dude, I don't know what's up with Von Wagner in this whole fucking angle. It's so crazy, like savage. Like, what are they doing? You know? It's like when Randy Savage had the snake bite him. When Jake the Snake Roberts, Cobra, bit the Macho Man Randy Savage or something. I don't know. Snark bait dropping the big Hundy bomb. Snark, thank you. All right, let's put Snark bait up top. Snark bait going above and beyond. Shit. Snark bait. Look at that beautiful snark bait $100 dono. That's going to cover the vet bill. Dude, everybody's going to the doctor tomorrow. Leah's got the doctor. Leah has some kind of cyst thing on her like back area. Some kind of shit. That's what she was talking about earlier. And she thinks it's like infected. I'm like, oh boy. I said maybe it's MRSA again. Like, imagine that. Fucking crazy. So we'll see what happens with her. That's $100 to go to the walk-in clinic. And then my dog has to go to, my dog needs her, all of the rabies thing and all that sort of thing done tomorrow. So that's $100 right there. That's $200. And we're going to need to, and we're behind in all the other bills. So we're already behind. And then there's those two things. So Snarkbait, thank you, bro. That helps a lot. I don't know, bro. Maybe Leah's dying. Dakota Kai. Why? What did Dakota Kai do tonight? So I didn't see NXT. Everybody's talking about everything, and apparently, you know, Braun Breaker killed Von Wagner. This is a lot of weird shit going down, you know? A lot of weird stuff. Jennifer Muppet Baby trying to send me a picture of when NXT went off the air tonight showing Von Wagner with his head busted up. Well, I actually showed it on air a few minutes ago. I don't know why you guys can't send pics, but I guess you can send it privately. Yeah, I showed this on the air earlier, Jennifer. That looks fucking crazy. That's crazy. Everybody is sending me this picture. Brian sent me this, which is pretty fucking funny. That finish was perfection. Von Wagner's safety, his security, his life was in danger at the wrestling show. Von Wagner's life was in danger. Tony Khan, did you see that? This guy's friggin' life was in danger. Somebody tell Tony Khan. We got to make that a donation. AEW is already out there trying to take down channels who play like too much of that, by the way. So like I'm afraid to even make that a thing other than the sound clip. Dude, they're out there already fucking flipping out over it.
My life was in danger.
Your life was in danger, bro.
My life was in danger. 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 My life was in danger.
So weird.
I've been going to wrestling shows for over 30 years. Never in all that time have I ever felt, until last Sunday, that my security, my safety, my life was in danger at a wrestling show.
How can they ever do work shoot angles in AEW after exposing the goddamn business like this? I mean, I don't know about... It really does sound like he said my wife was in danger. Everybody said that. I showed Leah this clip, and I was like, Leah, you want to see Tony Khan's like weird response to this on the show? He like freaks out, and it's on the show. And so I played it for Leah, and he was like, I don't get it. His wife was in danger? Like, was she backstage? And I was like, no, he said my life. And she's like, oh, his life was in danger? And I was like, yeah. Even my wife was like, what the fuck? Who says my life was in danger? Unless it's legal speak. You know what I mean? Tony Khan, anytime you want to come on my show and explain how your life was in danger, love to hear about it. I can't wait till the video gets released. Like, isn't that going to be a blast when that comes out and we get to break down how his life was in danger? Do you know what I mean? Oh, it'll be so good. Yeah, your wife was in danger. You know what's crazy about the September, or no, the January 6th Proud Boys that they arrested and they put them in jail for all these years? Do you know what's crazy about it? I think the Hispanic guy got the most time, and the black guy. I think the Hispanic guy got the most. The black guy and the Hispanic guy got the most time. Look at this. The white guy on the top right got 15 years. The white guy on the bottom right got 17 years. The white guy on the bottom left got 18 years. And the whitish guy on the top left got 10 years. But the Hispanic guy and the black guy, they got more than everybody. And the guy in the middle there, I think he's the black guy maybe, he got 22 years. And the other guy got more years. Jesus Christ. For taking a tour. I mean, I am surprised. You know, technically they did kind of do what the law says, but it's like I didn't take them that seriously when I listened to them. They didn't have the rhetoric for real. But then they did have the rhetoric. It was weird, dude. It's like a bunch of cosplayers who are like militant cosplayers. We're like, we're gonna go in and we're gonna take it back, but they were like laughing the whole time, and they weren't gonna take anything back. They were just there to be a part of it and to make a stand, to say something, and then to leave. That, you know what I'm saying? Like they really weren't gonna take anything. Like they were just like, yeah, we're here, we did it, yeah, and then they like leave, and that was all. Like, right, that was all they were ever gonna do. They weren't like, we're gonna take this fucking place over, we're gonna kidnap people, we're gonna kill people, They didn't do that. They were just like, yo, like it was like the biggest goofy cosplay ever. So I was like, okay, yeah, if they had been like, we're gonna kill people, we're gonna find them, we're gonna tie them up, and then they did that, you know what I mean? Like, say they found Nancy Pelosi and they like cornered her, and they were like, you're gonna whatever the fuck, like. that would have been different. But I feel like they just walked around and were like, yeah, we own this place. Like, and then they left and that was it. So I always thought that they were going to get like 5 years, maybe like 3 to 5 years, because they were just going to be like, well, yeah, technically they said the things that you would say if you were going to take over and insurrect a place. And they sort of acted that way. And then they went and did it. They orchestrated. They planned. They went. They marched. They went in. But in the end, like, they didn't physically harm enough. They didn't do enough they didn't go through enough of it. So we're just going to give them this conspiracy and trespassing, and, we'll give them like 3 to 5 years. That's a long time for, these people, 3 to 5 years in jail. But fucking, they went like full on like 22 years. Like, oh my God, bro. Oh my Christ. But if you broke in and burned down the places in other areas of the country, you got nothing. Like, I don't understand. So if you burn down like the political, whatever you want to call it, the government buildings in other states, like, you got nothing. You literally committed arson and smashed property and assaulted people. Those people got like nothing. But if you do it in Washington, holy fuck, bro, you're going away apparently for 22 years. People with kids, some of these guys have babies, which is like, fuck around and find out. But, man, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe they are. I didn't look into it enough, so I won't comment on it. I don't know enough. I'll be honest, I don't know enough. It did seem like, damn, 22 years? Holy shit. Did these guys kill anybody? Did they seriously injure anybody? Like, because if they didn't, like, oh, shit, I'd give them like 5 years, 3 years. Like, okay, don't ever fuck around like that again. Stay outside at least next time. But some people who were outside got years in jail. So it was like, I don't know, bro. I don't know what to think. I definitely think you should be in trouble some way, but I was surprised by 22 years. There might be something I don't know about. I didn't watch the whole case. But, yeah, I don't know. We're going to go over the NFL schedule in a little bit. We'll go to Discord. Snarkbait dropped $100. I think those guys did get punished quite a bit. I thought you had a donation for My Life is in Danger. That's a good point, yeah. Yeah, I am shocked those guys got 22 years in jail. The guy that was like, I have a daughter and like I didn't hurt anybody and I wasn't going to hurt anybody. I was making my, I kind of would have felt, I would have been like, all right, listen, has this guy ever committed a violent crime before? You know what I mean? No. Is he going to agree to like stay away from the government buildings and never, involve himself in conspiracy again and stuff like that? Okay. We'll give him a couple years in jail, maybe a year, something like that. I mean, that would have been me, and maybe I'm too soft on people, but I don't know all the facts either. Maybe they did terrible things, but technically under the law, they did do the things under the law that, could get you 30 years. It's crazy if you think about it. God damn, though. Fuck. That was some crazy shit. What up? What up, John Montgomery? How you doing, bro? Good to see you. I'm barely alive, but here I am, man. I don't know. We'll see. Snarkbait's the man. I'm going into the Discord. I'm going in there because I gotta talk to my Discord bros, and I gotta piss.
I'm going in. I'm going in.
Is that a song or something?
You never heard that?
No.
Hip hop track.
Yeah, it didn't help that your fucking voice sounded like it was just shredded by so much fucking digital shit.
Yeah, no,
I don't know what the fuck.
Not like you don't eat digital shit.
Well,
yourself.
now that's a
Look at
glitch. That was a glitch for Mustafa there, I think. That might have been
a
one.
glitch.
Mustafa.
We got a clip.
Oh my god.
We got a clip
You
that.
like to gobble glitch? You like to gobble the glitch yourselves?
Yeah. No.
You gobble the glitch?
Let's go ahead and get that because that was too good. Is that a song or something? Let's go back. Gotta talk to my Discord bros, and I gotta piss.
I'm going in. I'm going in.
I want to send Mustafa to San Francisco with a song like that. Gotta talk to my Discord bros, and I gotta piss.
You gotta watch the butthole because God forbid. Gotta watch that. Protect yourself, kid.
I don't know how Mustafa was able to like perfectly match the video when he went, I'm going, like he was somehow able to sync perfectly.
Listen to this, bro.
I'm going in. I'm going in.
I'm going in. I'm going in.
My life was in danger. My wife.
Yeah, my life.
Going in.
You know,
I'm going in. Put that with Tony Khan's deal.
You don't even have to change your voice. Like you sound like Tony Khan when you say it anyway. Like that's what we were thinking of. Like, oh my God, is Mustafa talking?
Tony Khan sounds like he's on coke, which probably he would be, but then he's like yelling at the top of his voice. That is not me by any stretch.
I feel like you'd have to be on some sort of drugs to lie about glitching, you know?
I'm high on life.
Why do
I
people
am high on life?
Why do people think the Mustafa sounds like Dave Meltzer? Because I don't hear it. Am I crazy? I don't think he sounds like
I think it's that
him.
general, no offense, Mustafa, that smug tone sometimes that you get.
No, but I mean, they
He's
say
a Cali
his
boy. I'm
voice,
a Jersey boy. Big difference.
They say his voice sounds like him. I don't think he sounds like him at all. I don't know where that
Not at
comes
all.
from.
Yeah, and his wrestling opinions are so much different too. Like he doesn't. Oh, D Welsh just left. Oh no. What are we gonna do about D Welsh?
Welsh was dying to be on here all night. Yeah.
You know, right?
He just died.
Welsh, call back in. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, but no, Mustafa's wrestling opinions are so different than so much more different than fucking Dave Meltzer's. I mean, Mustafa, do you think that Jay White and Okada had a 5-star match at fucking, what was it, like ROH Supercard?
Dude.
That's 5 stars apparently, but not Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania.
Did you see the ratings for All Out?
It is so funny. Yeah, I did see it.
And fuck that. Look at the ratings for All In. What the fuck is Dave Meltzer's paid by Tony Khan?
I didn't even look at it. What is it?
Bro, he gave like most things like over a 4.
So retarded,
I mean, his excuse is basically, oh, well, they're different athletes and the way that they train. Dude, you look at the 90s as far as like Japanese wrestling for women, especially, they were doing better work in a lot of ways than some of the women that are doing today, especially the ones that are in AEW. And those are just one-on-one matches and more than just tag matches that they always have.
I just don't think it's so clearly fake and biased, and like the fact that people tout these reviews around piss me off. Like you can't any what culture fucking top 10 list is basically just like verbatim reading off of these ratings. Like this was rated 700 stars.
Come on.
What?
Wait,
what was that?
What did you just say, Dork Knight?
I don't
We
know.
could not understand you.
Dork, you have to stop munching. Sorry.
I said there's no need to besmirch the what culture guy.
We don't like the British cocksuckers here. Let me tell you.
Yeah, we don't like British wrestling reviewers.
Wait,
here.
Dork,
all of them
are you
the
at
same.
a bar right now? Are you at a bar right now? That's why we hear all that music in the background.
I am at an undisclosed location that may or may not be a bar.
Smart idea by not mentioning it, no doubt. They'll be swatted in 2 seconds. So, yeah, you are at a bar.
Jesus.
But yeah, I do like the haircut. Dork Knight got a haircut looking like he's looking for a girl again. You know what I mean?
And he's growing the beard back.
Dressed up in a suit. Is that the suit of like the dead husband of whoever you're living with?
Come on,
it's a t-shirt suit. It's a t-shirt tuxedo suit.
He looks
we
good.
Buried him in this. We had to dig him up.
Oh my lord! Final Fit. Which version, brother? Let's talk facts. Let's go. What Final Fantasy? Oh, number 7. Okay, with Cloud. I see him.
Wow, looks like Kill Bill.
Yeah, this is you can go to mixtees.com/dorknightlv to get your shirt today. This is an original design.
Oh my
Here
God!
he goes.
Wow,
He's been here 2 seconds, added nothing.
You're such a piece of shit, Dork Knight.
It looks like it says anal fantasy.
Anal fantasy. That's right.
Yes.
Who's getting this shirt, by the way? Who's gonna be buying this shirt besides anybody here?
Let's ask the chat. Would you buy that shirt?
If it said anal fantasy, I would buy it.
How many subscribers do you have, Dorcas?
Like 340, something like maybe. I don't know, 340, 50, something like. Not a lot. You know,
So-
I got
so
way
you-
more.
you have-
How many
You have
shirt sales do you
300
have? How many shirt sales do you have?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Oh,
none.
That's great.
I mean,
Zero.
no, it's not none. No, it's just I came up with these designs. This is like a 10-year-old design. So
Oh, I thought
probably
you said they were
hundreds.
for 10-year-olds. My bad.
Yeah, he's looking for a 10-year-old by design. Seth Negan.
We love you,
Oh my
George.
god. Oh my god.
We love you, George.
10-year-old by design. No, that's great. That's great, Dork Knight. You have 340 subscribers, and you're putting more money than you'll get into making a shirt than you'll be getting from selling it. So
It's all right. That's why his
That's
strategy
great.
is, you know what? All I do is I go on a show and I mention myself 70 times. That's what I do. It's great.
that's great. That's beautiful. You know what's funny?
That's why his old co-host left.
When Dork Knight finally kills himself,
Oh,
his
come
family's
on,
gonna have
man.
to clean. They're gonna have to clean out his shit.
Oh, Dork Knight, he's going to get so much play. He's at a bar. He's got a Final Fantasy t-shirt on. He's got the glasses on that make him look like
Roy,
Buddy
wait a
Holly.
minute. Rastapa,
There's
did you
gonna
wait a
be
minute?
a box of unused
Wait a
t-shirts.
second.
from
Rastapa,
Dork Knight.
Rastapa just said he's got. Rastapa just said Dork Knight's gonna get so much play. He's in, and he's. Were you serious about that, Rastapa?
No, I was using sarcasm.
Okay,
sir.
I thought so. Okay, I wanted to check before I
couldn't e-
continued laughing.
I
was
couldn't
like,
even get it out. I was
Oh
just
my
laughing.
God.
I was like, when
hey now,
sarcasm.
you're an all-star. You do, Dork. You kind of do look like the dead.
Oh my gosh, I just caught that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I just can't. I'm just laughing over the fact, like thinking of like him dying and then like his family having to, like finding this unopened box of
The
like
bar was
unsold
gonna roll
fucking
me.
t-shirts.
Now I ended up in the grave. My name is Dork Knight, and I look like the dead guy from that band that became a meme.
Remix.
Well, my daughter looks like a sexy bitch. I want to put it inside her and throw her in a ditch. The other one looks like a dog. That's okay, cause she saw my hog. So many times they were asleep, and I snuck in their bedroom with my creep. Cock in my mouth and cock. Oh, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Oh, there he goes. Oh, well, there he goes. He's had enough. I'm sorry, Dork.
What, he left?
No, he killed himself.
Nobody said linebacker.
The
no,
Dork
he's back.
Knight.
He's back.
We love the Dork
Oh,
Knight
I guess
here.
he muted himself.
We love him. We love him. We love him. We love him.
love you,
No,
Dork
yeah,
Knight.
I accidentally somehow I was only on Mr. Pico, and I was trying to figure out how to get back to all of us.
Oh, I
Yeah.
got you. Yeah, you don't want to be on only Mr. Pico or you'll throw up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, remember when
you'll
you got a
puke.
message from Mr. Pico thinking it was me?
Yeah.
You fucking
I
idiot.
do. Yes, I am. But
Do you not know how to read? Because literally, like the whole excuse that, like, oh, it's because I don't know how to work Discord. It literally tells you who's talking to you or who's sending you a message. So for you not to understand that would mean that you don't know how to read.
Ooh.
man, you got to remember, my first experience with anything electronic was a ColecoVision, so you just can't relate. You know.
Yes.
Just- it is
So
what
you
it-
couldn't read on the ColecoVision.
Dork, how old are you again?
In 15 days. My birthday's in 15 days.
Okay. Well, I'm sure.
Yeah, but
I'm
how
sure
old?
We're gonna,
How old are you?
I will be 44 in 15 days.
okay. So, like, I mean, come on, man. You're only 4 years older than me.
You're 5, 6 years older. You're 6 years older.
You know who knows? You know who doesn't? There are still a lot of people out there that don't know technology at all, though. To be honest, like, dude, like John Moxley, like he doesn't know shit, and he's younger than me. He's younger than me,
He's
and
a
he like
liar.
he's like, I don't know how this technology. He doesn't know. He doesn't do this shit. Social media stuff. He barely knows.
he's lost so much blood. He just
Yeah.
I liked his match against Orange Cassidy, though. I like Moxley's matches, even though he blades in all of them. Although he didn't
blood in that one.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
that was cool. I like the fact that in that match he was like, basically dominating the match, and it made like Orange Cassidy like a sympathetic baby face. He was like, the underdog in the match. I don't know. Moxley usually has great matches, and I'm sick of people saying like, "Oh yeah, trash man, garbage man, wrestler sucks. He's the worst of the Shield." Like the worst of the Shield is Seth. Look what he's doing now. Fucking retard.
He turned Orange Cassidy into orange juice.
Well, I think at different times they were different at different times. I feel like sometimes Seth was on top. Like sometimes, like Seth was on top when he was the first one to turn. You know what I mean? He was doing well those couple of years, and
but Dean from 2014 to 2016 was like the most over babyface in WWE.
Maybe,
and so much, and they pretty much ruined him because they waited too long to give him the belt. They should have given him the belt in 2015, and they didn't.
They wouldn't even let him use a chainsaw at WrestleMania against Brock Lesnar. What a shame.
And then when they did give him the belt, it was too late because then it was AJ's time to win the title, and they fucking gave him a 90-day reign. And then he went back to the mid-card. Like, I don't understand. Like, they really fumbled Ambrose, and they made him a fucking retard. And he was dressing up like the Mountie.
Challenge. They gave him the ice bucket challenge. They gave him a pet plant. I didn't even know if that was even a thing.
Despite all of that. Yeah, despite all of that, like when he was doing the stupid like hot dog machine thing with the ketchup and the mustard, he was still able to get over. Like the reactions he was getting in 2014 and 2015, like when he was about to win the title, were absolutely insane. Remember when he was in the Rumble against Triple H and he was like he was in the final two, and everybody was like hoping that maybe fucking Ambrose would win. Like I don't know. Like for people to just sit there and pretend that Moxley was never over and he's always been like the black sheep of the Shield, I don't know. That just bothers me.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that they all, like you said though, had their moments. So that's good. I mean, think about it. The Shield was it's so amazing. It was a really big success. I wondered for a while, what was going to happen, and the fact that the Shield itself was like one of the most over characters in the company, like as a unit they were, and then the fact that
they protected them,
and the fact that Moxley at one point, was a top guy for a year and a half or two, and the fact that Seth Rollins was a top heel for about a year or two, and now he's kind of where he is now, and Roman got to where he got. I mean, what a huge!
But all the audience lasted a year and 3/4 of a year. It didn't last like more than like 19 months, 18 months or whatever. And
but everybody was more interested in what Seth and Dean were doing than what Roman was doing. Like Seth and Dean, and it was also so stupid too. The Shield broke up, right? And only Dean was going after Seth. Roman's just like, nah, whatever. You can do whatever.
Oh my God, dude! I'm so glad we're talking about this right now. I literally got into an argument with some asshole on Facebook, where basically he was saying, "Oh well, Roman was over and this and that, blah blah blah," despite the fact that Punk and people like him were just like really nobodies. And it's not like, dude. First and foremost, Punk was given the task to pick who was going to be in his squad, backing him up when he was the champion back in 2012. And the WWE wanted Roman badly to be on the main roster. And for that matter, you're talking about like, again, even after when Punk left and the whole deal and this and that. Again, Roman, yeah, he was over, but nobody wanted him after the fact that he was getting shoved down our throats in late 2014, going towards the Royal Rumble the next year, where it was for the first time in a minute where they booed The Rock legitimately because everybody knew that he was helping Roman for all the wrong reasons.
And what was so annoying was that he was getting these reactions for 3 years, and then fucking idiot cocksuckers like Peter Rosenberg was saying, well, this is what you guys wanted. You're the ones who cheered for him. Yeah. In the Royal Rumble at 2014, people cheered for Roman. So that meant, okay. So that meant for the next 3 years, despite the opposition from the crowd, that we're gonna book him to be like the #1 guy. Like he said this
Daniel
in 2017.
Right, when Daniel Bryan and CM Punk were still on top and were barely scraping by the time they got into the main event picture, they were already taking care of business. But then all of a sudden, Roman is just shoved right in there just because, oh yeah, this is what's good. But no, it was falling out of place literally within 2014 alone.
They cheered for him at the Rumble because he had all those eliminations, and they would have rather had anybody win it besides fucking Batista because nobody wanted that. But instead,
Daniel Bryan.
Well, no, they wanted Bryan to win, but since Bryan didn't win, they were like, "Well, fuck this. We don't want Batista versus Roman Reigns or versus Randy Orton, so you might as well have Roman win." That's why people were cheering for him. And then Roman was over in the Shield, but then when they got him out of the Shield, he sucked. He cut a bunch of shitty promos. He was wearing like weird eye contacts.
Which, by the way, John Cena exploited in one promo. Remember that? Just that one promo. And even Joe, during one of my favorite reviews that he's ever done, Fastlane 2016, basically encouraged Roman to come to his basement and he would teach him how to do a frickin' promo.
Oh, I hated Fastlane 2016.
Oh, God.
I remember
let's not go down that road.
Hated Fastlane. I remember they had Roadblock, and that was like that weird time where they had Roadblock twice in 1 year, and then they never did that pay-per-view again.
If Hardy and Jimmy Uso ever headlined a pay-per-view, that would be the name of it, Roadblock.
Actually, no, they did 3 roadblocks. Didn't they do 3 roadblocks? They did they did 2 in 2016, and then didn't they do one with in February of 2017 where Kevin Owens lost the title? Or was that Fastlane?
They did a Great Balls of Fire.
Oh, don't you just love Cuck in the chat because he always wants to talk crap? My dude, talking about relax on Mark. Dude, you're the biggest mark of them all. You consistently still watch everything that these wrestlers do on social media and hang on to their every word when they're working you, Cuck.
Yeah, you Custer. Yeah, he's whatever. Yeah, that. Don't say stuff about Mustafa. Come on, man. That's just fucked up. What are you, a psycho? You are a fucking psycho liberal. I don't know what.
The word of the night is mongoloid. I'm actually gonna start using that more. You freaking mongoloid.
Everybody used to say mongoloid. Were you not around for 2019? That was like the favorite word of everybody. Just saying it left and right. Oh fuck. Oh my god.
I prefer Bobby the Brain Heenan's humanoids personally, but that's just
humanoids.
Yeah. Well, fuck. Anyway, who saw Raw last night? Because that's the only thing I really know how to talk about. Because I'm a WWE tard.
Apparently, I heard that you're just under their umbrella all the time, catching that shade.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a shill, as they say.
Mongoloid.
Mm-hmm. So who saw it? Did anybody see the main event last night? Did they like the main event? I heard Mr. Pico said it sucked.
Oh, far from it. Far from it. It was a great match.
It was a really good match. I just thought
Gunther taking on Chad Gable.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was funny / sad that Chad Gable's daughter was bawling.
I laughed.
Yeah. I hope she was in on it. Because if she wasn't, she's traumatized.
All right.
That must have reminded you at home, when you told your daughter that she looked like a linebacker or whatever, and she cried.
She's like the new Miz girl, the fan. Remember when Miz won the title?
You guys realize that was all for comedy. I love how you guys actually believe this shit, but it's funny.
Really? Because then you said the other daughter was attractive.
And you want to know what's great? They're going to use
it's all for comedy. It's all for comedy until you're sitting in a courtroom.
Dude, they're going to use that clip over and over again because I keep looking at that going, this is why I love wrestling. Making them cry. Because legitimately, when you make a fan cry, it means you got great heat. It's another thing to get the heat where somebody wants to jump over that guardrail and wants to stab you. Just getting that alone by making the child cry is great. And
I think
Gunther
it's the best. It's probably the best Chad Gable singles match that he's had.
By far. I mean, he was great as a tag team. He even said in the promo, I don't want to be known as a tag team wrestler just because of the fact. I want to prove it on my own. And he did. Dude, he had a great match. Great psychology. Again, that lasting image of his daughter and his son and whoever else was with him crying. And thank God they weren't smartened up to the business yet. Thank God. So again, it was that much more genuine. And again, they took it as a shoot. They took it.
Yeah, I mean, I just love the psychology of the match. Like, Gunther was in charge of the match, basically dominating throughout most of it. But every time he looked like he had the match won, or he hit a big move on Gable,
coming up from underneath.
Yeah, Gable was able to somehow fight back, was able to somehow try to work his way through the pain. And it didn't look like he was just no selling spots. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of wrestlers now, they do this thing where it's like, oh, I'm working through the pain and I'm just, I'm fighting through it, but they just look like they're not selling. Chad just makes it look just so fucking good. And
dude, Chad was using psychology. He was using psychology, working the leg, working the ankle, dude, I'll be damned. If like wrestlers understood, especially like in AEW, and again, I'm not harping on them athletically or from, what they feel is right as far as how they want to tell a story. But the thing is, it makes a huge freaking difference, especially the fact that you have a child, let alone a wrestler's child in the front row, taking it all in, every little bit of that. Just doing that makes it.
Yeah, taking it all in, child. Oh my God, Joe.
Taking it all in.
Joe, if you were listening right now, you have to clip that.
Oh my God, get your head out of the gutter. You are a 6-7-year-old child in the audience watching that,
dude,
and you're seeing your dad get your his behind whooped. Bro, it's awesome.
Oh my God.
It's awesome.
Oh no, you're burying yourself, Rostafa. No, but the last like 2 or 3 minutes of the match, that last exchange was really fucking good. Every move looked so like perfect.
The power
so
bomb,
greatly executed. Yeah. And the major complaint with the match really had nothing to do with the match. It was just the amount of commercials. Now, luckily, they did do the little small screen, but still, like, just too many, And it was like, it felt like they came back from commercial, had like 2 minutes of action, and then went straight back to commercial. It was so fucking annoying. But yeah, I almost said Rostafa, but yeah, Gunther wins. I don't know if they're gonna set up for another match at the pay-per-view. What's the next one? Fastlane.
Honky Tonk.
Yes, Fast.
What'd you say, Pico?
Honky Tonk Gunther. Make the match.
Honky Tonk Gunther. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Honky Tonk goes on Twitter. Dude, did you see that tweet? Honky Tonk still says, "I'm still the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time." ...
Did anybody actually like his Intercontinental Championship reign?
Yes.
Did y'all grow up with him, watching him, to legitimately understand how important it was?
He's a great heel.
20 years old, so no, I did not.
Great heel. He wasn't even supposed to win the belt.
So
that's cool.
No, he was not. That was interesting, actually. And then the next thing you know, he drops it to Warrior. Yeah, because Ricky the Dragon Steamboat decided to leave, and that was that.
They didn't mention a few Intercontinental champions last night, like the Mountie.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, even though he had it for a short time.
He did. They mentioned him.
Wait, I did not see Austin's image.
They used him. He was wearing his hat and everything. I remember.
Okay.
I don't know why, but like, does anybody ever notice that WWE never acknowledges Chris Benoit anymore? It's like, what the fuck happened?
No.
It's like,
Not
dude,
even
I don't
Jared,
even get
though.
it. Like, he was a great wrestler, dude.
Too soon.
He's a great Intercontinental Champion.
Well, I mean, oh my God. He apparently, oh my God, he killed his family.
Wait, is this breaking news?
Holy shit. Did anybody know about this?
Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news from Luke Rojas.
Did Did anybody know about this? This is a work, right?
In the immortal worlds of Joe Gerther from ECW, apparently everything is a work.
All right, so apparently, yeah, he murdered his whole family. Okay.
Well, not his whole family. I heard his son David's doing okay.
Still, I mean, like a reference here or there would be appreciated.
Oh well.
Well, that's the wrestling business there. You know, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
David Benoit has a better chance of making it than Ryback.
They're gonna put a mask on him, even if they could, feature him, because they're not gonna be able to show his likeness
Guys,
because of, his dad.
What I want to know is when the fuck Bray Wyatt's coming back. Like they just, I mean, come on, dude.
Nah, David Benoit could come in as the Bowflex Butcher.
The Bowflex. Wow. Oh man, I want to. The outfit's gonna be interesting. I'll tell you, the ring attire is gonna be interesting.
Oh, instead of EC3, they could call him CTE.
Well, I mean, again, that could be his manager. That guy, as a matter of fact, that could be the stable, CTE.
Hey, can anybody direct me to a match from EC3 that's actually worth watching? Because I would like to know.
When he beat Angle for the title.
That also, I think there was a good match between him and Broken Matt Hardy or something like that. It might have been okay. Yeah. That I remember.
He is an NWA champion, Luke. You gotta remember that.
All I've seen from him is bad matches and bad promos, but everybody's like, EC3, bro, he's so underutilized in NXT. He was so underutilized.
Honestly, the only thing I really remember from his run in TNA or Impact Wrestling, whatever you want to call it, was his entrance. Just remember, it's like, okay, he's got a pretty interesting theme song, and then he comes down to the ring, and I barely remember anything that he did in the ring.
Yeah. You know, what does EC3 even stand for?
Ethan Carter III.
No, it stands for eat cunts times 3.
Ooh, that sounds good.
So for 3 hours he does that.
Yeah, because in a math equation you don't always have to put the 3, the time symbol. You can just put the letter next to the 3, and then it's times 3.
Is that Steiner's math? Is that Steiner math?
Even doing it. Yeah, it's Steiner math. I'm just fucking. I don't know. I'm just saying whatever's on the top of my head.
You just screwed, Luke.
Did anyone notice?
Oh, sorry, bud.
That's okay. Did anyone notice at All In that MJF has some Jinder Mahal back acne going on?
Yeah, steroids.
He's getting too tan, bro. I'm telling you. You go.
No, it's Roy's
sun. That London sun.
Hey, you know what? I'm really getting sick of people who say, "Oh, this guy's trying to pull an MJF." For people who are acting like heels now, it's so fucking annoying.
Bro,
the guy did not.
I almost died. I was up in the kitchen grabbing some food, and fucking Rojas is deadpan in the fucking Benoit shit, bro. I was fucking falling. Dude, I fell in the kitchen.
Turn the gas off, Joe. Turn the gas off.
Dude, okay. I fell in the kitchen.
Dude, you say that every time someone laughs. You fucking jackass.
Yeah, he really is gay. I mean, let's just.
The laughing gas, bro. You've never been to the dentist and had the laughing gas?
Yeah, we get the joke. We get the joke, Rostov. You say it every time someone laughs, though. That's the thing. We get the joke. We understand the joke.
Not every time.
Yeah.
Not every time.
He either says that. He ever says, turn the laughing gas off. He either says that or get your head out of the gutter.
Yeah.
Get your head out of the gutter. Eat that bread and butter.
Oh my God! Wow. You were like the oldest man.
You got beat up in school, brother. Let me tell you.
No, you got beat up more so in school, sir.
No, I did not. I never got beat up once.
What a comeback right there! No, you got beat up.
You got beat up. I never got beat up. Actually, I got one time somebody tried to beat me up, and yeah, I don't think.
Neither did I.
I don't think I did. No, I got I did get attempted robbed at we called it it's called the Dyke, where you ride your bikes to the Crusher. We called it it was called the Crusher, and and some kids jumped me to take my money. Guess what color they were?
Your bike was your bike in danger?
No, they wanted my bike. Well, they wanted my bike and they wanted my money, and they I got surrounded.
Your woman.
And the kid was this
His
kid
woman was in
Jacob.
danger.
His name was Jacob. He was 6'2", big motherfucker, and he was like, "Yo, give me everything you got or whatever." And I was like, "Give me what the fuck are you talking about?"
Joe, would you say that this Jacob fella was chaotic?
No, I would say he was more
The dyke was in danger.
So why not call him Rafiki? Why not?
Chaotic behavior.
Oh my god, Mustafa, you racist, Mustafa.
Okay. I mean, you're calling him a baboon.
Joe,
Wow.
why'd you say it like an Indian? You said it like the Indian from fucking from Temple of Doom. Oh my god, they're two big children.
Because
and they're singling.
because I haven't eaten today, and I stuffed a muffin in my face, and then I went, "Oh my god!" So yeah, I probably sounded funny.
From Mindy?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Is the muffin still closed Mondays and Tuesdays?
Oh, Mindy's.
The Shara Stones.
Well, tomorrow CM Punk could hate Mindy's. You know what I mean? CM Punk's the type of guy who goes back to Mindy's and he goes, "Where's your trans flags and stuff?" And then the person at Mindy's goes, "Oh, we don't really get into politics in here. You know, we just stick to the muffins." Well, you know, silence is violence, right? And then she's like, "Oh, okay. Well, I don't know." And then he's like, "You know what? Fuck this place." And then he tells all his friends to like attack the store in the middle of the night the next week, and then they do. Then they swat Mindy's, and then the whole business is gone.
You know
all
what I
because
should have
CM
done?
Punk.
Yeah, you know
what I
he's like,
should've-
I'm fucking tired. I'm fucking sick and tired of this place. Just the fucking tomfoolery here. Like he's always he always acts like he's fed up with it, like he's been wronged.
Right.
I should have looked up the views or the amount of people that actually went to that place after Punk and Brawl Out, like to see like how the reviews
Where would
were.
you
like,
look that up?
If sales went up. I mean, again, on Google, I believe there was like a Google search or something where people were like,
Yeah, they were
leaving negative reviews on
They were bombing the Google ratings and whatever.
Oh my!
Yeah, the owner killed
my-
himself because of CM Punk.
Yep.
There is no Mindy's. Mindy's is no more.
I mean, dude, that's all it
They're
takes.
only
like-
open. They're only open on. They're closed on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays.
I
And,
remember when Joe put that video out. I was laughing my ass off.
I remember not knowing what Joe was doing at the time because he kept going on and on about these donuts, and it took him like.
Yeah.
Where did
If
I do
did
that?
this
I don't, even,
video before,
I don't even remember this. Was this like what was this
Yeah,
last
like-
year?
Yeah, no, you kept going up like.
dude, I'll send you the video right now. I will send it to you. Hold
Okay.
on.
It was like some fucking funny name that you had for the donut company. It was like Conrad's Donuts or something, or it was so stupid. But it took you like 6 minutes to explain this joke. Like you kept setting it up and setting it up and setting it up, and then like finally you were like, "Yeah, here's the punchline. It's closed Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays."
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it.
Would you help me? Would you?
Would you help me?
To be honest, if I
I
remember,
need help with my couch.
I kept that gimmick up for like a week. I feel like every show I was doing it again. Like, let me do it again.
You know what it was? It was Cornelius's Donuts.
Cornelius.
And you were so annoying too because you like had the donuts. You're like,
You were just stuffing them down your throat.
You did the same thing that you were doing with the book where you're like, I love these donuts, man. These
Oh,
donuts
I
are
found it.
great.
I found it. I'm gonna send it to you.
All right.
I think. Oh my lord.
Mm.
Man, I can go for a donut now.
Yeah, I'm
Honestly, you know what?
Yeah.
I want my 12 donuts right now.
AJ Lee Donut Hole from Choose Favorite Songs in the chat.
Man, thank God Snarkbait sent that $100, bro.
I know you revitalized the whole show because you were fucking practically crying over the DMs you got.
Yeah, that was
Fucking-
weird. They were good DMs, but it was just like, what? Whoa, I was kind of caught off guard.
No, I've gotten like that where I'm just like, oh, what the fuck?
This guy works in the Senate. His name is J.D. Vance, and there's a picture of him in the courtroom on Fox News, which I don't follow Fox News really or CNN, but I'm getting recommended on Facebook for some reason. Is he wearing eyeliner? Like, look at this fucking guy. I don't even give a shit about politics or whatever is going on here. But, I mean, is he wearing eyeliner? Like, I mean, this guy looks like he's fucking wearing eyeliner in court. I don't even know what he does, but it just, I don't know.
Looking like Mark Hamill after the car accident.
Oh. Mark Hamill's Twitter is a car accident.
Do you remember?
I don't know why that was so funny. I don't know why that was so funny. It was so good.
Joe, do you remember that?
Well, you like anytime white people get hurt. No, what?
Do you remember that?
What,
the holiday special?
What, Tyrese got that?
Oh, yeah.
Tyrese got hurt that one time when he was like, my Sheila.
My Sheila?
The Star Wars holiday special, which is awful, by the way. But during the Star Wars holiday special,
horrible.
Mark Hamill was wearing.
Where'd you send that, Rustava? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Mark Hamill was wearing like a heavy amount of makeup or whatever during the holiday special because he got in like this vicious car accident.
Oh, that's right.
Or whatever.
Yeah, ripped his face off. It like fucked his. He had like some of the first like reconstructive facial surgery like at that time. Like it was like
brutal.
It was so bad that even when they were filming Empire, the whole reason why he gets attacked by that Tauntaun is to basically cover up his fucked up face. Or not Tauntaun, he gets attacked by the Wampa.
Yeah, because dude, he looks like a plastic doll after the first movie, you know?
Yeah, and then he like, I don't know, there was like some weird period between like the end of the original trilogy or whatever to like the 90s where it's just like you don't even see the fucking other Star Wars actors like, you know, in their, I guess, middle period. It's just like the next time you see them after Star Wars, they're all old people. Like, like anytime you see an interview from Mark Hamill post Star Wars, he's at least in his 50s.
Yeah, all of them. You're right. It's like they were young interviews, then they're old, but their careers went to hell.
I guess the only one is
Harrison Ford,
who you can really tell. Yeah, Harrison Ford. But I just remember never seeing Mark Hamill in anything besides Star Wars.
Cinemax movie that was pretty good.
He was in
with
Apollonia,
Prince's Girlfriend.
He did like 5 or 6 movies that were smaller, and then it really just became voice acting. He just went right in, he just did voice acting after that. He's
amazing as the Joker.
Mustafa, where's this thing you sent me? I don't see it.
Dude, I have to literally restart my phone. My shit died. So
okay, I never got it. Okay.
Re-upload this.
Mark Hamill developed like the gay Jewish voice, you know, where he's like, "Oh, hello, and how are you doing?"
I do sound like that. Well, I do fight for them on Twitter, so.
I'm the Joker. Sometimes I get crazy.
Sometimes
I can't
I'm the
wait
Joker.
to give this town a wedgie again.
I put my Joker dick into Batman.
Sometimes I like to read Trump tweets with the Joker voice because I like to virtue signal.
He's weird. He's weird because, like, you know what is weird about Mark Hamill is, like, he's like very real, like a lot of times, and that's kind of what I like about him. But he's so far to the left. I mean, he reminds me of me when I used to be angry. Like I'm still angry, but I mean, I used to be a very angry liberal person. Like I used to be like that, and I'm still like that, where I get angry at the world and politics and stuff like that. But he's so one-sided on the left, angry, and I feel like I'm like, aren't you smarter than this to just like he's literally supporting the system? I feel like he's somebody who would fight back against the system, but he keeps supporting the system on Twitter. It's so weird. And but in Disney, remember he tried to fight back against the Disney system a little bit too, but at the same time he still went with it. So Mark Hamill is who you think he is. He's a guy who sort of calls out bullshit for a little bit, but in the end he just goes along with the system. Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah, I think he's just, it's one of those cases where somebody, not as a good person, like I don't think if you're liberal, that doesn't mean you're a good person, but it's one of those cases where he's a very free-thinking person, but his politics are very, you know, I guess opposite. It's weird because I'm sure there are a lot of people like that who think I guess similar to you, but are way more on the left side. While there's probably like a lot of people who are also like you, where they're more in the middle. So it's strange.
It is weird. It's like, yeah, it's just bizarre. But I usually get along with those type of people. But he's just so extreme that it's crazy to me. But
Batman, I want to rape your asshole.
Dude, when he was calling out Disney, I mean, it was some of the greatest stuff ever, but by him passively aggressive. But again, I still think he's kind of a coward, though, like, because it's like he's passively aggressively calling out Disney and stuff, and that's great.
Yeah, you're going to turn down that fucking paycheck? I mean,
Yeah.
dude, Joe, when you look at a paycheck that says $30 million to shut your fucking mouth, are you going to be like, I'm not going to be like that? You know?
Yeah, and you're right. And I mean, he was grinding, right? So he probably was. I don't know. I just wish I could know what he was worth in like the year 2010.
It's just so crazy to think that they made prequel movies, but they made 3 fucking other Star Wars films that didn't have Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, or Carrie Fisher in them. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. You wanted to tell a prequel story, but that was pretty much what made Star Wars. Like, it wasn't like nobody gives a fucking shit about just like, I guess, I don't know, like the aesthetic shit itself, because that's all the prequels were. It's
Yeah.
like we wanted to see those characters again. And it feels like they never gave us that. You know what I mean? Like, they gave us it a little bit in the sequels, but not really, because nobody had changed. Everyone went back to doing exactly what they were doing before the fucking sequel, before the original trilogy ended. I mean, Leia went back to being a general. Luke is on a planet for the rest of his life, apparently, and fucking Han Solo went back to being a smuggler, and Lando Calrissian went back to being exactly what he was. It's like, it's just
like
so funny.
You
We
took away
got
all
no
the growth.
development.
All the development was taken away to reset it, and then they didn't develop again. So, for the most part. Now, I will say there's one thing. I know that I buried Star Wars a lot, and I really buried a lot of it. And I wanted to see, like Kylo Ren be killed for what he did in when he killed Han Solo. Like, I was a lot of people hated that and they were angry at it. I didn't hate it. I was actually sad by it, and I was like, holy shit. But it made me hate Kylo Ren in that character. So I'm like, that guy's not redeemable. Like, he's just not redeemable. But dude, I'm sorry. I know it's cheesy and it kind of doesn't make any sense, right? Because Han Solo doesn't have the Force. It was more of Ben Solo envisioning him in that last movie. But, dude, when he had that scene with his dad, with Han Solo.
Yes.
Holy shit, bro. I was like, whoa.
That was the best scene in the whole movie.
It really was.
People
and
shit
what
on
the fuck? And people
shit on that whole movie. But honestly, and Mastodon, by the way, you got me there. I said it's like 450 times. So
Yeah.
you got me, you little fucking cunt. But anyway, yeah, he said, I love that whole scene, and I even like that lightsaber scene. I know people shit on the lightsaber fighting in the sequels. I like it way more than the prequels because, yes, it isn't as highly choreographed or whatever, but that's what makes it better. It looks realistic. It looks like the lightsabers are actually dangerous. You know what I mean?
Yes.
In the prequels, it's just like they're fucking.
Nothing.
It is cool looking. It
Yeah.
is cool looking at some points. Like the Obi-Wan versus Anakin fight is cool for the first 2 or 3 minutes, and then it just goes on and on and on, and it's like no matter they're fighting literally in an active volcano, and it's almost as if it doesn't even bother them. Like their facial reactions are like whatever.
The prequels, I always explained this to myself in the headcanon when I saw it back in the day when they were out, and I was in shock because I was expecting Star Wars, and this felt more like Cartoon Wars, Star Wars or something. But I didn't mind it because I always thought, okay, the Jedi were strong back then. It was different time. Everybody was like, there was Jedi everywhere and stuff like that. So, and everything was more happy looking and nicer. And so it made sense, I guess. It didn't have the dreariness of the original Star Wars trilogy. So I was like, okay, I guess I get it. The world hadn't gone to hell yet. So all that could be explained away a little bit, and it made sense to me. So it was okay.
I was there at the time. I was there at the time. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Joe.
No,
but I was
done.
there at the time. I watched the prequels when I was a kid, and I used to like them. But the problem was when I grew older, when I grew to the age of like 9 or 10, I realized something when I was watching which one was it? Revenge of the Sith. I realized, wow, this movie is really boring, and I just like to skip through it to watch the lightsaber fights. Like that's all I gave a shit about.
That was the best one. That's the best one.
I wanted to fast forward the part with R2-D2 was like having like this little rocket jets and just flying, and I'm like, wait a minute. R2-D2 had the ability to do that, but didn't choose to do that in the, yes, the technology was different, but still. It's like,
so they were cool to look at as a kid. Those lightsaber fights were really, literally the only reason why I liked them as a kid. But then I realized something. I said, you know what? I like actually watching the original trilogy, New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. I can actually not only do I love the lightsaber fights in those movies, but I actually like watching the movies. You know what I mean? And guess what? The story and the characters in those movies actually make those lightsaber fights better.
I'm gonna say the sequel for Episode 7, as far as the lightsaber fights, look more realistic than the prequels themselves. Because again, just 7 alone, and again, I'm not trying to put them over than what I'm already trying to say, but like when Finn has the lightsaber and he's battling the stormtrooper, like that looks. For me, it looked cool.
That looked good.
But, I like when Finn was fighting Kylo Ren in the snowy forest, and he hits Kylo in the arm, because you never see anybody get hit with the lightsabers and not get their arms chopped off. I like that. Like Kylo gets hit in the arm with the saber, and then Kylo is like using his lightsaber hilt. Yeah, he's using his lightsaber hilt to like stab into Finn's arm.
Well,
and then like.
The thing about the
I didn't
lightsabers
like that Rey
too,
beat him.
No, I didn't like that either. But the thing about the lightsabers we don't talk about a lot is they're supposedly like tuned in a certain way. Like you could turn your lightsaber up to the point where it will slice straight through something, but you can also turn it up to something where it has a lot of resistance. So like, if you were to swing at something, it would chop it right in half. Or if you were to swing at something, it would explode it. Or if you were to swing at something, it would bat it away. So you can change
or doing
that.
the Qui-Gon thing where he sticks the lightsaber in that metal door and just wait for it to heat up.
And the Rey fight. Sorry, bud. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, bud.
They're blast doors. You couldn't cut through them that easily.
Joe, you make fun of me. Joe, you making fun of me for saying bud?
Yeah, you called him Bud. I thought you said bud.
Buddy.
Like
I call everybody Bud now.
Listen, Bud.
It's this weird habit I've picked up from working at the register.
I thought you said my word. I thought you said Wolverine's bub. Don't make Wolverine.
You just sound like Chris Benoit.
You got a problem?
Remember the fucking X-Men cartoon? It was great.
But what I was gonna say is the Rey fight versus Kylo, Rey and Kylo 2 or whatever, and the Rise of Skywalker. That was an awesome fight because not only were they were fighting on like the wreckage of the Death Star with like the ocean and shit, it just looked awesome. But the fact that the environment actually like physically affected them, like they were both drenched in water and stuff like that, opposed to the volcano fight in what was it? Revenge of the Sith or whatever, where it just like it felt like they could be fighting anywhere. It didn't even matter that there was lava spewing all over the place.
Right.
Mustafar, yeah.
You gotta watch the last Ahsoka episode.
Mustafa.
It had a lot of fight scenes, a lot of saber scenes, like 3 or 4 of them, and a lot of them used the different forms that I hadn't seen at all in my life. So that was pretty cool. And then they used a lot of environmental stuff.
I had the Star Wars book where they had all the different forms, and it was just a bunch of bullshit that they made up. Well, the macaque, this focuses on deflecting blasts. It's like, what style are you talking about?
It came off of jiu-jitsu, I believe, and then they just modified it to whatever Star Wars.
By the way, guys, I looked it up. Mark Hamill in 2009 had about $5 million. That's it. I mean, that's a lot, but that's not a lot to me. Like for him, you would think.
And what do you think his fucking? What's it called?
It says his net worth now is like $30 million.
Oh, look! So I was right. I said a $30 million check. So
yeah, so they
get close.
He made about 20 to 40 million on that new Star Wars and had 5. So yeah, no wonder he was out there like, I'll say anything, fuck it.
Well, because
he was in Mandalorian too.
He was as a CGI piece of shit.
Nobody is happier than him. Dude. I mean, listen, when you have $5 million, I mean, life is going well, you're fine, but you are a little bit careful, right? Like $5 million, you're a little bit careful, but you're good. I mean, I'd be great if I had $5 million. That's it. But I mean, like, you know what I mean? He's still Mark Hamill. There could be some voice gigs that come along and some things. He could always do something. He'll never run out. But you know, but dude, now he's got about 40 million. Oh my God! I mean, Harrison Ford.
You think he'd be getting big residuals from Star Wars and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, he gets a little bit so his check every month is probably like from Star Wars stuff. His check is probably like 20 grand.
From like residuals and backline, stuff with his likeness. Yeah,
maybe
royalties.
More. It could be. It's probably more.
Oh, dude,
it's crazy that the main protagonists of Star Wars is probably the least successful.
Oh no, dude! I did a little bit of research. Apparently, and again, this is obviously after Joe's time, and yes, I am quite young. I was watching Power Rangers when I was growing up. Apparently, the guy that played Zordon, the original one, only got paid like $150 for his entire run.
Oh my God!
It was so bad.
He filmed it for like 30 minutes in 5 different angles, and that's it.
And it was used in 3 different seasons, or actually 5 different seasons, based on his likeness alone. So, but I lost the video, Joe. I lost the video. It's gone. Tried to send the link.
You lost.
Well, what I was bringing up was
what?
Well, what video did you lose?
The link for when he's eating the donut. It says sorry.
Isn't it?
Closed Mondays,
it's probably
Tuesdays,
in your history.
Wednesdays.
If you clicked on it before, it's in your history, right?
No, it literally. I'm like searching, and it's just like I'm constantly looking. It's just not coming up at all. It's just not.
How'd you find it?
Like
How'd you find it then the first time?
I like copied the link, and then for whatever reason, it's just like my whole phone just went dead, so I had to like recharge it, restart it.
You copied the link from where?
M in the chat says that net worth is like how much money celebrities make for other people, and they only get half of it. So he says they're fake. You think that's true?
No, I don't. I mean, maybe some. I mean, they're not dead accurate. I mean, we've looked up mine before and laughed at how it's wrong. I mean,
what did it say?
Anybody can say,
what did it say
this
your
guy's
net worth
worth this.
was?
It said my net worth was like $130,000 or something like that.
In debt.
That's interesting.
I mean,
it said his net worth said call IRS.
You probably made that in total.
I mean, well, no, I think it's probably true because it's actually right, and I'll tell you why it's right. Because even though right now I owe my mortgage, right? I'm gonna pay my mortgage in the next 20 days, and I owe bills and I owe other things. I'm behind, but I have a couple $100 in the bank right now. Right, so like I'm negative right now, but by the end of the month I will have paid some things off. So I don't really have any money right now. I'm living paycheck to paycheck, that sort of thing. But where it's right, it's what do you call it? It's I forget the term in business and in finances, but the bottom line is, if you sold everything, you had to sell everything and do everything. Like how much are you worth at that point? Right, equity. So it's a number you compare against each other. So I owe the IRS $68,000. We'll say still, I have $25,000 in credit debt, right? So that's a total of almost $100,000. So I owe about I have $95,000 in debt, but my house, I owe $312,000 on my house. But if I sold my house right now, my house was $340,000 or so when I bought it. But now my house is worth $520,000. So take away $310,000, that leaves you at $210,000. Take away $95,000 of what I owe, that leaves me with about $115,000 if I were to, and then if you add my car, right? My car is still worth $8,000 and I own my car. Take $8,000, add that to that. And then you add all the things, if you sold my shit everywhere, you get at least $10,000. So you come up with about $133,000. So, fuck, I guess it was right.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, fuck. Yeah, I don't really know how to respond to that whole fucking math equation.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to tell you, like, this, that's what it is. So take whatever. I'm not going to go through it again, but you get it. Like,
Again, the attention span of a dog just so easily riled up about one
What
thing.
breed are we talking
so
about?
Anyway, we got to start doing the number.
well, yeah, well, I mean, people asked if how real you brought it up. You're like, how real is it really? Well, I just went through it, and I guess it's right.
Wait, I just looked up Mark Hamill's net worth. It says 18 million only, according to 8 sources.
Well, so
18 million.
Like some of these.
Yeah.
Well, it's still more than the 5. But look, I looked it up in 2009, and he was worth 5 million.
Damn.
Well, some of these
of August.
Some of these wrestler net worths are weird. Like AJ Styles, apparently his salary is like somewhere around $3 million a year. He's one of the more higher paid wrestlers in the company, but it says his net worth is like $6 million. Like, which is weird because he's had this recent contract where he's been getting paid over $3 million since like 2018, 2019. Oh, okay. So now it says it's $8 million, but like still, don't you think he would have more money if that salary is true? And then it's like John Moxley, he's getting paid apparently $6 million a year, and what's his net worth? Only like, let me see, because I want to see if these are accurate.
They're usually close, right? They're close. They're not.
Do a little basketball dance off the concrete. I mean, I'm just so sick of you little meth head devil worshippers.
Okay, I changed the donation.
I'll be honest. I'd like to take a big bite out of your face.
So here's the new donation. Let me play it.
This is a test donation for $3.
This is the new $3 donation, guys. If you guys want to make Tony fear for his life, donate $3 at this point.
I've been going to wrestling shows for over 30 years. Never in all that time have I ever felt, until last Sunday, that my security, my safety, my life was in danger at a wrestling show.
This is a test donation for $3.
There you go. There's the brand new $3 dono. Guys, everybody put Tony Khan's life in danger right now by donating $3 to the show. Thank you.
So Joe, it says that John Moxley's net worth is between $10 to $12 million, and then
that makes sense.
Seth Rollins' net worth. I want to see who's the richest of the Shield. It's probably Roman.
It's Roman.
It says Seth
of course
Rollins.
It's Roman.
Yeah, Seth is 12, and then.
Well, I don't know because Moxley got $6 million from AEW, and I think Roman had, last time I saw Roman, he'd gotten $3 million from WWE. That was 5 years ago, though.
Damn. It says his net worth, Roman's, is $20 million. But again, like, all of this is speculative because you really think Roman's got $20 million in the bank? Like, I don't know about that. You know? So, and like, and then it says like stuff that's so confusing is that his contract is $1.2 million annually. What does annually mean? A year, or does that mean
a year? It means they gave him a $6 million contract, which means that he's got a 5-year deal or something like that, or 4-year deal. So over 4 years or 3 years or 5 years, he'll make $6 million.
So wait a sec. So why do people write it like they make $6 million a year?
Yes, they write it like, oh, it's the biggest deal like he's ever gotten. Oh my God! Wow, WWE was only giving Moxley like $1 million a year. Now he's getting $6 million. Yeah, over 5 years or whatever. What is it? 1.5, Rojas? Is that what it said?
It said, well, then again, these are like such conflicting statements that, like, right now I'm looking from Sportskeeda and it says he earns around Moxley.
Mm-hmm.
It says he earns around $6 million per year. So per year is $6 million. Like that, unless they're just completely falsely reporting that.
I don't think no, because the number that was reported for Jericho was the number that he would be getting paid in total, besides like merch and other things we don't know about. But the guaranteed contract was for, I think, $4 million. It was a 2-year deal, I think, or 3-year deal, 2 or 3 year deal for Jericho. That's $4 million. So $4 million divided by 3 years, so he's getting paid $1.3 million a year.
Right.
Moxley, I thought was 3 or 5 years, and I don't remember which one that is now.
2027.
And it wasn't even an actual contract at first, right? It was just a handshake with Tony.
Now
Nothing was really established.
Moxley just re-signed.
5 year.
Moxley,
It's just
yeah.
well because now I'm reading something. So this is the thing that's like so annoying about looking up these salaries and stuff. And I guess it's none of our business, but I'm fucking nosy. Everything else is saying $6 million per year, and then there's one thing that says Moxley earns estimated salary of $1 million per year.
Does
so what
that
the fuck
exclude
is it?
merchandise? Does that exclude merchandise and various other different avenues?
I mean, I doubt Moxley's ranking in fucking $5 million of merchandise. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I know for a fact that the merchandise sales in terms of how much a wrestler would get is definitely different from how WWE does it.
Like literally, Sportskeeda, First Sports, Sports Lister all say he earns $6 million a year, and then what's this? CA Knowledge, which doesn't sound real at all, says he's making $1 million per year.
Maybe
so what the fuck is it?
This is not what I had originally heard, but I mean these are the things that are coming up too. So maybe they are making that per year. Maybe maybe
it's
we're wrong.
ridiculous though. It's
I
absolutely
don't-
insane.
I'm
That's more than like Stone Cold was making in the Attitude Era.
I know. It's because right now, honestly, dude, stuff is at a premium. Think about it. You can go make Lucha Retards and like make a wrestling show called Lucha Retards and produce it really well and do a good job at it. And then you can go pitch it to Netflix and they might buy it because they're so fucking desperate for content and they've got a budget that they can spend. So if you make a show called like Ghost Rapers, where a bunch of ghost hunters live in the basement and then they try to have sex with ghosts, and it's a 12-episode show, bro, you could, if you make a good enough show, you can literally sell it to Netflix. And by the way, Netflix will be like, okay, we need 20 new low budget shows. We're just going to try to sign them. There's these YouTube shows. There's this guy. Oh, Sleep Raping Ghosts. That we'll have to rename it something else. Yeah, we'd like to buy that. And all they have to do is shop it to them. And Netflix is like, okay, well, we can give you $30 million for it. And it's like, what? $30 million? Holy shit! I've got 8 people in the show, and me and my friend Biff edited it. Wow, we're all fucking millionaires.
Right.
It doesn't.
But then again,
much.
they wouldn't know necessarily how to invest after that if they're not smart enough, especially if they want to make their own, new content going forward because they just sold, what was their baby and their pride and joy.
Yeah, but I mean, if you have any kind of brain, you take if the 2 top guys get like $10 million and then you divvy up the other $10 million to the 8 other people. I mean, bro, you take that $10 million, you invest another $1 million into another show, and you have contacts at Netflix, and you pitch them more shit. Go ahead, Luke Ross.
Well, again, like the conflicting statements here. I looked up Roman Reigns' salary. Sportskeeda and Sporting News or whatever both say $5 million annually. And then it's the same website, CA Knowledge, says he makes $1.2 million annually, which sounds more realistic. But since it's from some fucking buttfuck site that nobody knows about, but these other 2 major sites and a lot of other major sites are saying that he makes $5 million a year, I'm tending to believe that he makes $5 million a year. So
yeah, there's no way he's making $1 million, especially for merchandise, and also he gets a percentage of the ticket gross.
Roman, he's definitely
that's what most world heavyweight champions get. Like you get
your Triple H is fucking best.
And it also says
$2 million.
I just want to know, does Luke choke on his own dick when he sucks it that hard? Just curious.
Really?
Don't vomit.
Do you call for choke when you're eating out the rotted, decaying pussy of the old lady that you're staying at the house of?
Oh my god!
I just want to know.
You know, everybody makes that joke, and I wish it were true because I'd live here for free, and I probably would lick some 80-year-old pussy to live for free. But you know, actually, no, I just paid that bitch rent this morning, and I would have gladly ate some cobweb-filled 82-year-old pussy instead, but I couldn't.
Well, you know who doesn't have to eat? You know who doesn't have to eat cobweb pussy is Cody Rhodes, because apparently his newest salary from the WWE is between $3 million to $6 million.
You know who else doesn't? Luke, because he still lives with his parents.
Yeah, I'm 20, and you're 40.
Yeah,
how old? 44, and you're living with an old lady. No, Mustafa, I'm talking. You're living with an old lady. You're 44. You have 3 failed relationships. Your kids don't like you. Can we list all the failures in your life that you now want to act as if you're bigger and better than me?
Let me tell you something. You can't. We ain't got enough time to list all the failures in my life. So
that's right. We don't have the time. That's right. We don't have the time. How about we list your recent failure? How about we list your most recent failure? And that's making a disgrace. And that's making a disgrace out of the monetize this championship. How about that?
Whatever. Hey, Mustafa, I got a question for you.
Whatever. Yeah, you don't care about the monetize this title. You don't care about this show. You care about fucking pushing your own shit. How about you promote your own show again? Hey guys, Mustafa, you should come on my show. You're so good. You're so talented.
Seriously, can you shut up for 1 second? I have a legitimate question for Mustafa. Mustafa.
Yeah, it's probably fucking gay.
Shoot.
Dude, so the way you spell your name here on Discord, is that are you the same on YouTube?
I'm the same on YouTube, yes.
Fuck. Okay, dude. All right, I thought it was you. You got like a really high
black white guy.
Jesus Christ.
No, he got a really high rated comment. I can't even remember on like I can't remember what channel it was on, but it had to do with CM Punk, and you were like the '1 comment, even though you weren't the latest comment, you know what I mean? Because you had the most interaction. And I was like, there's no way.
Because I'm right.
I was like, there's no way that's my boy Mustafa. You only have like 49 videos, right? That's you?
Dude, yeah. Well, dude, the only reason why I have that is because
I'm gonna start following you so I believe this shit next time, because I didn't.
No, but dude, the reason why I have these videos are mainly because I don't have another place to put them. So it's like I just use it for not necessarily to engage with anybody. They're just mainly there for, you know, whether it be work purposes, just and that, just little things. Like if you know.
Dork, you didn't click on his video or on his channel?
No, I did click on his channel. It had like 49 videos, but I couldn't tell if look, not to sound like racist or reverse racist, but
white.
It looked like a white guy's channel. You know what I mean? And like,
that's not Joe. I knew that was gonna pop. Joe.
Wait a second. It looks like a white guy's channel.
No, George,
like a white guy's channel.
One job. I literally had given you one job and you blew it. Now, okay.
I'm sorry, bro. It looked like a white guy.
Now
why did it look like a white guy's channel when there's literally a video of Mustafa's fucking face on his channel?
I'm gonna draw a line in the sand now.
There was a lot of like. Hold up, let me pull up your channel.
What did you think that was just a white guy's slave or something?
Oh God!
Yeah, literally. Yeah, I was a porch boy. Apparently.
Wow.
I was a porch boy. Apparently, Joe. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, it's like that. All right, no, man.
Yeah, it is like that, bro. Yeah, where am I, bro? Come on now.
Oh, come on, man. I would just see.
We're going out for some hangings.
Stop.
Going back to the fields.
I should just stop being honest. It's cool.
Dork Knight, are you possibly the stupidest person on the internet?
Quite possibly, yeah. Yeah. Oh, hey.
Is stupidest a word?
No.
Yeah.
It's most stupid, but that's fine. Hold up.
I mean, stupidest. I'm literally. It's a word.
Is that the ice cream man calling
this
you
is professional right now. It's taking a fucking cell phone call in the middle of a show. Don't mute your fucking stream at all. Don't mute yourself. Oh, this is great. I love hearing a phone call with someone that we don't know.
All right, bro.
This is something out of Inception.
Dork Knight can't talk right now. He's too busy being a fucking douche.
No, whatever. I'm not being a douche. First of all, that's my buddy Prozac.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
My buddy
Wow.
Prozac.
Yeah, you need a Prozac.
Wow.
You need a fucking Prozac.
Oh my god.
My
Y'all
buddy
don't
Fentanyl
know.
just
No,
called.
it's spelled. You know, wow. Hey man, show your ignorance. So his name's Prozac. It's spelled pro.
I don't care.
Hold up.
I don't care.
It's spelled pro. Ho Zach. The ho is silent. That's why his name is Prozac.
Oh my God, that's so fascinating. Hey, you know what? You know what would be really fascinating is if you got a noose, right, and you took it and you fucking hung yourself. That would be really fascinating. And then while you're doing that, Prozac can call you.
September is Suicide Prevention Month, so I just want to give a shout out to my boy down here. What's your name? It doesn't matter. Making light of suicide.
There you go.
That's ironic. That's ironic that September of all months is Suicide Prevention Month. You know, there's almost like there's this big suicide bombing. It's almost like there was this big suicide thing that happened on the 11th. It was, a suicide plane.
Wow.
Dude, first of all,
we've seen this before.
Rostafa, I'm on your channel. Here's what I see.
And then there was people jumping.
DS
jumping out of the building.
Is a weird ass white dude. DS background 3. I'm presuming an Asian lady in a mask and a hood. DS background number 2. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Okay,
Dark
first of
side
all,
background effects. A white dude. So like, yeah, no. If I don't click any deeper, you know what I mean.
Okay, Dark Knight. If you let me explain, that's called Dark Side. In other words, Dark Side of the Moon. I've been using that as footage because I just did 2 tribute shows, which I use in the background for special effects. That's why they're there. They're for work purposes.
I don't know. No, that's cool, man. I don't care. Like, I'm just saying. I was just trying to. You were trying to make me out to be a racist, and I was just trying to explain to you why I thought this was a white dude.
You got to see his BLM videos. You haven't seen his BLM videos yet? Then you'll have a different tune.
First of all, they're not my BLM videos. As a matter of fact, they're necessarily basically videos of me playing stuff of the nature of what we were doing as far as civil rights.
You know what?
Okay, sorry. I guess I mistook.
I was gonna. This is what I was gonna do. I was gonna drop the link to Rostafa's channel in the chat, but I don't have a wrench, so I can't. So somebody.
Why would you need to do that? Why would you need to do that?
Because I want everybody to look at this. The main
Dork.
So when you go to
did
his
this
channel
2 weeks ago, like Dork.
Here's how you look up his channel. Here's how you look up his channel. Ready? You literally look up Rostafa because no motherfucker has that name besides him.
Dork,
and then look, I found his video.
We did this 5 weeks ago. We literally did this on the show 5 weeks ago. We went through all of Rostafa's videos and we played them all, including his rally ones.
Was I there for that?
You clearly weren't. No, everybody else was.
You're such an idiot. You're literally such an idiot. I looked up Rostafa, and the first 3 videos that popped up are all pictures of Rostafa, who is clearly a black man.
Luke, you and I are just destined to be
actor, singer-songwriter, musician, activist, and a bunch of other labels that I can't even think of right now.
It was on that last day.
Cue the white man, the power.
Big George Floyd was riding on his way, about to pick up some cigarettes.
There you go. See? We played this whole thing one night. It's amazing. Rostafa reflects on his whole life. We did a whole bit on this dork a couple weeks ago. We were dying.
A performer, me being a songwriter, me being a creator.
I push you in that water, motherfucker, and you know you can't swim.
My job.
I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm kidding.
Rostafa makes this pretentious video and song about George Floyd's death, so he can exploit it for views.
Whoa, Luke, back up.
Oh.
And then he posts it on YouTube Kids for some reason, despite the fact that this video is extremely inappropriate for children.
I'm asking you a question. How is that
grisly murder? But Rostafa, it's talking about the grisly murder of a man who was murdered by the police. And you're thinking that this is a fucking appropriate video for children.
First of all, number one, even children watch the damn video of a man getting killed.
No, they
Number
didn't.
2, this was taught also, by the way, literally days leading into after Memorial Day in school because it was an important subject for children to learn.
YouTube
Number
Kids is for
three,
5-year-olds.
Number
YouTube
Not in my
Kids
schools.
is for
Luke,
children
that
who are
wasn't-
5 years old.
It wasn't taught in my schools, I'll tell you that.
Luke,
nobody was
number
talking.
3. Luke, number 3. You're also overlooking the significance of this brother unjustly getting killed, and also the fact it took me and other people like me to write artistically and musically and whatever else we want to express ourselves about the situation. And what you saw was a promo for a fundraiser that was a civil rights-based event that I was promoting, and I happened to put it on YouTube because it was easier to send a link via email. That's why I did it for. That's why it was on YouTube. I don't promote this stuff for the sense of promoting. There's a purpose behind it. I'm not glorifying it, and I'm not trying to make it all about me.
He went to go get some cigarettes. He went to go get the cigarettes, but he wouldn't be able to make it because, unfortunately, like you're fucking singing about this guy's horrible murder, and you're putting the lyrics of this guy of the offense of this guy being killed.
Yeah,
you literally took this guy's murder and said, "Hey, you know what? That'd be a great song. That would be an amazing song." And not only that, you thought, "Hey, you know what? Kids should listen to this. Kids should listen to this murder song."
Overlooking the content without even listening to the entire track. Number 1.
Well,
Number
again,
2,
yes,
I did not just write about his murder. I wrote about his life. I wrote about the idea that, by the way, that was written based off newspaper information that was accurate, not one of these freaking two-party system, type of newspapers.
We didn't need
I actually
that.
looked for facts.
We actually played the video that night that happened on the show. We didn't need to write anything. We all just saw it. It was like, wow, that's fucking
You just
crazy.
saw it, and I artistically expressed myself of how not only I felt about it, but how others felt about it. That's my right as an artist. That's what I do.
I don't know what. Who has a
you
problem
fucking.
with that? Why
you
does
filmed
anybody
a
have
video? You filmed the video of you in front of a duck pond, and like, oh wow, look, I love nature and shit like that. Look how great of a person I am. I'm a singer, songwriter, actor, fucking musician.
Hey, seriously,
fucking
can you just
lover,
talk as Jesse Ventura
activist.
the rest of the show? Because that's the only way I can tolerate.
There
your
is
annoying
nothing.
ass.
Well, we got to get to.
Why don't you take a break? Why don't you take a break for?
We
the rest of
haven't
the
done
night?
NFL yet. We haven't even done the NFL games yet. I haven't even get to that. I got to get to that. It's crazy. It's like 1 o'clock.
Fucking idiot. Hey, Dork Knight, I'll unmute you as long as you promise not to fucking say the same shit. It's always. Can you do the Jesse Ventura? Like, we're not even talking anything about Jesse Ventura. You bring it up randomly, bro. I'm not going to do a fucking impression for no fucking reason that doesn't fit anything.
I
Don't
wasn't
fucking
asking
just
your
randomly
impression.
like cut.
I was
You,
just
first of all, you
saying-
cut me off like 45 fucking times, but then all of a sudden I can't get one fucking word in. But then all of a sudden I'm having a conversation with Staff, and you're just like, "Can you?" with your fucking retard voice. Can you do the Jesse Ventura voice? No, kill yourself.
Ooh.
All right, I'll unmute you now. Fuckface. Now you can talk.
Dork, real quickly, Dork, what do you think about season 3, episode 10? It's all fucked up. Real quick.
Oh, the Picard thing?
Yeah, the DVD's fucked. The Blu-ray.
See, no, I don't want to be an asshole, man, but I laughed at another friend. I laughed in his face. So a buddy of mine had the same problem. And
What's his YouTube channel's name?
No. It's just he doesn't have a YouTube channel. It's just a friend. I've known since 95.
Since the molesting.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, all right. Well, I tried giving it.
Bye.
Jesus.
No. I was laughing at him. I made fun of him. I knew that was going to be the case.
Why?
Because they don't care, dude. Look at have you seen the Star Trek Day graphic?
Yeah, they don't
I
care.
mean,
No, I get that they don't care, but it's just
they
like, dude,
don't
that's
care.
surprising
They
though.
just don't fucking care.
But the show, it's like, bro, the show already was rendered for the streaming service. Like, how did you fuck this up?
No, they made. I bet you. Here's what happened, because it's only according to my buddy, it's only the very last episode that's fucked up.
No, it's only the last episode. That's true.
Okay, so he thinks that, and this makes sense. He thinks that they sent it off to be made as a Blu-ray before the 10th one aired.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, and that it was just something they added at the end. Because it's clearly a placeholder image. It's just the Enterprise D with stars behind it.
Now is it just that shot, or are there other shots? That's my question.
Well, Joe, can you? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Can you show the comparison shots to both of them? Because honestly, I like the unfinished version because it reminds me of how
show.
Like an actual. Yeah, it looks like an actual shot from Next Generation.
It really does.
Actually, it looks like a still from the intro where he's like space, the final frontier. It looks like that shot of the Enterprise.
Yeah, it does.
I don't like how in all of now space has to be represented by like a blue or green nebula. Like there are just I don't know. I just like the simplistic look of old Star Trek. Everything was just black and stars.
I hate to fucking agree with you, kayfabe, whatever, Luke. But yeah, 100% agree, man. Like, and that was a lot of the shit I love. Like, that's how Picard season 3 is how I met Joe.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
It's totally the only reason
It is crazy, dude. Like, in that, I mean, fuck, man. I met a lot of people. I mean, a lot of crazy people. I mean, the fucking showrunner, for Christ's sake, the guy who made the show is like, it's like, and so many other people from the show and other places. And then I even did my reviews and fucking gained over 1,000 subs on that channel. I mean, like, it's crazy. It was a crazy time, man. It was really fun. And then it just died after, which I was worried that was going to happen, but boy.
It's because like everybody, like Picard season 3, if you're of a certain age and or a next gen fan, you were destined to love Picard season 3. But then it's
just
over.
Like good television.
Yeah, or that. And then it's over. And then the next thing we get from Star Trek is Strange New Worlds. And I'm sorry. I mean, I do these reviews every week, so my opinion is not secret. Season 2 was trash. It just it sucked.
I'm shocked how many people love it.
It was just such.
Looks so terrible.
It looks so cringe. Dude, it's so. I loved season 1. Like, I'm one of those, it's on fucking my channel. Like, I reviewed them all. I loved season 1. Season 2 was like a kick in the dick, and it was such a bummer, dude.
I thought.
Did you hear Joe's reviews of each episode?
Oh, dude. I mean,
I
it's
stopped.
not the whole review. His tweets, because I love. That's how I met Joe, was through Star Trek. So actually,
but did you hear what he said about? Spock? What he thought of Spock in the show? Oh,
probably.
Okay,
but I mean, I didn't. I
he said it.
Test, but
Joe thought. Joe said that he thinks Spock acts like he's like retarded or special needs or something.
Oh, no,
and they all
autistic, or I think it was. Or something
yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
They all treat him like he's an autistic person. And it's so funny because you see like those shots where like where he has like these weird spacey looks and he looks just so dumb. With the simple Jack haircut.
So my 17-year-old, I've talked about this before.
Oh, here we go. Be careful, underage.
Uh-oh.
Wow, never mind. Okay.
It's legal with consent.
Ahead, Dory. I'm kidding.
It's legal with parents
I'm
consent.
I'm
kidding.
kidding.
I'm just gonna say he's autistic, and
well, does he have clothes
oh,
on?
No. Oh no!
Oh my God.
Oh no! No!
Oh my God, Luke!
That made it so much worse when you were just like, "Oh no!"
He's like, you know what? I bet we're all autistic.
Yeah,
it's
it's a big spectrum. It's true.
And he's high functioning, and he's super talented, and he's actually he's done a lot of ghost art for me because he doesn't want the credit. But as soon as he's ready for credit, I can't wait to give him credit. My son is amazingly talented. He's way more talented than I. And
I just thought it was funny because of the deadpan way he said it. Like after we accuse you of like molesting your 17-year-old son, you go, "Oh no, he's autistic."
Yeah. I mean,
I wouldn't think about molesting him.
Oh God, Jesus.
Oh man, You know what? Because he's autistic, you might be able to confuse him enough to wear some of those tits.
Hey! No, let's not go there. That's
Because
not fun.
have you seen the woodshop teacher in school that's teaching kids? The woodshop teacher has these giant breasts, and then he takes them off though, like when he's outside of school. But when he's in school, he dresses like a woman and has giant tits. But then when he goes home, she or he takes them off, and then is a regular man again.
Give me a link, or I don't believe you.
I'm telling you, it's fucking crazy. Oh my God, you got to Google that. Like I'm telling you. So the teacher got kicked out of a school because they went viral for this. But then the other day they interviewed him, or they tried to interview him.
You know what? No, Danny, asshole in the chat. Danny Ellis asks, "Is my son as hot as my daughter?"
Well, no, the son is underage. You don't want to say that. That's not.
No. No.
Don't say anything.
No.
You just don't say anything. Don't say anything, bro.
All right. No, the only thing I have to say is no. And don't no. Just no. That's all I had to say.
Just no.
All right.
That's
Would
all
you say
need
that?
to know is no.
Well,
Here's
what
the
do you
thing,
think of
Vince.
your son? What do you think of your son's looks?
Oh, well, dude, first of
No.
all, are you kidding me? He's my fucking son. He's a stud. Come on. I mean, he's
Ah.
a stallion. He's a fucking stallion, bro. Come on. He came from my nutsack. Are you kidding me? He's a fucking...
I'm just trying to catch you.
He's better looking than me, dude. Come on. He's
Oh
gonna
my
get all
God.
like if he weren't autistic, he'd probably already have AIDS because he got all the pictures he wanted. I'll show you pictures, bro. He's got this surfer look. He's tall. He's like 6'1". He's got long hair. He's skinny. He's blonde, blue eyes. He's just like
He's busting.
you know.
Why would he
Yeah,
have AIDS?
He's busting it.
I said because
He's banging guys in San Francisco, apparently.
Whoa, no, man, that's a 1980s way of looking at it. The way I was saying is he would have smashed so many bitches, like the odds are not in his favor. That's all.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
And he's 17 years old. He said he's 17, and you support him having sex.
Oh my God.
No. You got to first of all, dude. You got to take everything I said in a context. I already know he hasn't, and you got to understand. Even though he's 17, because of the autism, he's really like mentally 14 or 15. You know what I mean? But he's 4.
That's so he's 2 years younger. That's not very much.
Well, it does make a difference. That's why we had to hold him back.
Yeah, but
You had to hold him down? What?
Actually,
you held him down. You tied him up.
No, back in school. Actually, I don't think we should talk about this. I don't. This isn't. I might get a little Papa Bear will come out. You know, it's like normally I can differentiate character.
Yeah, let's move on from Dork Knight's son.
Well, let's move on
That's
to the old
bizarre.
lady.
Yeah.
I liked his art. I will say this: I've seen some of his art, and that it is good. He's good. He's really good. He's gonna be doing something with that probably somewhere.
If you want to follow him on Twitter, I think it's like Quack Trap or something like that.
Crackhead?
No, it's Quack, like a duck. Quack, like Q'd.
Nobody gives a shit.
Okay, fine.
Well,
all right.
That's all you need is a bunch of trust me. Like I don't know. Go ahead, plug it away, Dork. What is it?
Give out your email.
I know.
Just a feeler.
Just Quack Trap with a W instead of.
Okay, Quack Trap. Okay, I remember I
went. Quack fag.
You put it in the chat one night. I remember I went and looked at it and we were like,
I know you've seen his work. I'm not just. I know I'm his dad, so I'm gonna be like, ooh, I'm super. He's actually really fucking talented.
No, we could because like, dude, like he likes. You talk about surfboards. He's got the type of stuff that people would custom put on surfboards. Like it'd be pretty cool. Like you do T-shirts.
When is he still? And it's funny. I didn't think that like 17-year-olds like needed to still use a boogie board.
Oh. All right. We gotta get. I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna go. I need to go in a closet and hang myself.
Swimmies as well.
You know what I really need to do is I need to go back to when Mustafa was talking about Chris Benoit and listen to that again because that killed. I want to hear that again.
I think it's
crazy? If you Google it, I just found something I didn't even know my son had. He's on DeviantArt.
An OnlyFans account?
OnlyFans, yeah.
No, he's on DeviantArt. That's cool.
Oh,
that's not cool. That's where you watch porn.
No, DeviantArt. That's not where you watch porn, man. That's a artist hub. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
dude. All we keep getting is Quick Trip. How do you spell it?
QWACK trap TRAP. You know, quack.
Do you not know what DeviantArt is for? It's for like porn. I mean, yeah, people post pictures there, but there's like so much porn, bro.
Well, you know. Oh yeah.
Nah, dude, it isn't.
No, my son's not into that.
It is an art site. DeviantArt is an online art community that features artwork, videography, and photography. Launched in 2000, and it doesn't mention anything about it's porn or
It's
adult
called
based.
hentai. It's called hentai. It's
not called
pictures of
hentai.
like. Yeah, it's like pictures of like.
No, you can put hentai.
Elastigirl.
You can put hentai on it, but it doesn't mean that's what it's. It's got everything on it.
It's called
Yeah, but it's
autistic
mostly
porn. I mean,
used for
artistic porn.
Now it's
I
full.
mean,
Of,
the
now
only
it's full of
times-
AI generated stuff. Like it's full.
I mean, the
of
only
AI.
times I've been on DeviantArt is to jerk off. So.
Well,
Damn.
Well, that says more about you and why you go on.
Yeah, but
Yeah. And that's
Regardless.
exactly what your son's doing too. Him and his autistic dick.
Oh my god, bro. Now, if this was a 17-year-old girl, this would be inappropriate. But because it's a boy,
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's kind of
I
weird.
mean, it's legal with parents' consent, and he is a parent.
I gotta tell you, man,
I've heard-
DeviantArt was awesome, but now it's like I feel like it's been taken over by AI shit. So you know what I mean? Like I can just create a DeviantArt account and make my own AI stuff and put it up there like I'm some artist. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of weird. Like it's like this.
I mean,
I don't know.
Now it's just for furries and for people to put like horrible photoshopped pictures.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just weird. I don't know. Listen.
And massive amounts of porn.
Hey, Dork, man, Dork, I love you, brother. I love you all night, love you long time. How about that? Yeah, man, check out Dork Night. He was great the other day. We love his channel.
James Hill goes. He saw a picture of Tiny Toons banging Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh my god! Dude. Oh my god! I seen something like that. Sonic had a giant pecker.
I heard someone with Sonic's.
Yeah, dude. It was on the regular site. My son was like, "Dude, why does Sonic have a baseball bat?" And I went, "Oh my god,
there's porn on Twitter too. It's not like just because.
Yeah, only it's censored on Twitter. Yeah, but it's nowhere near to the extent that it is on DeviantArt. But anyway, it's so funny. Like Sonic has been literally just raped by the internet.
Yeah,
I can't even look at Sonic the same anymore. You know, whether it's the people who start talking about how like Sonic is like a seventh dimensional god or some shit, like he's like he could destroy. Yeah, he could like destroy realities or some shit. Like they say that like Sonic is like the most powerful character in fiction or something. But then there's like also just the weird shit where, like Chris Chan or whatever the fuck his name is, where he had like all sorts of like Sonic fucking web comics that were all just so gay and weird and just like so faggy.
Jesus.
I guess everybody went silent on me. Fuck.
Well, you broke the...
Did you guys find out that that Chris Benoit's dead? That's crazy, isn't
it? Just goes back to that. Every like 20 minutes you have Alzheimer's and you just go back to that. Like, hey, well, anyway, hey, Chris Benoit is dead. Like, did you know why?
What the fuck?
All right.
Here's a serious question, because this is the right audience. Have you guys seen the Angle documentary that dropped after the pay-per-view or the premium live event?
I heard it was really good, but I didn't see it.
I actually really enjoyed it. It's like an hour and 45 minutes, and the first hour is like his life before WWF or E, but when he joined F. And I learned a lot of crazy shit about the shit he went through. You know what I mean? With his dad, with
for the Olympics, and
dude, like motherfucker murdered his wrestling coach right before, right before the Olympic tryouts and shit.
Wait,
And then
he
broke
murdered his
neck.
wrestling coach?
No. DuPont, the guy who was funding the Fox catcher. Dude, you got to watch it. It's
I got to see it. Yeah, that sounds crazy. I do got to watch that.
I had no idea. It sounds like, I bet you there's probably some kind of, I bet you, because we're talking about the DuPont dynasty. Like, you know what DuPont is, plastics and shit, right?
Yeah.
That same family. That dude murdered the guy that was Kurt Angle's coach.
Jesus Christ.
And they apparently to this day they have no idea why. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hey, Joe.
Because he caught him in the bathroom with Kurt. What?
Just so you know, that Chris Benoit clip is at like an hour and 9 minutes and 52 seconds back, or whatever it says on the live stream. Just if in case you were trying to clip
Well,
it.
I can't wait to
asked about it earlier.
I can't wait to masturbate to it. Let me tell you that. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Does anybody have any closing statements here? Nope. I think we're good.
Come.
Okay, I like that one. That's appropriate.
Oh, and please, Patriots, do not get the shit kicked out of you by the Dolphins.
Yes.
That would really suck.
I will have the
Go
football.
Saints.
I'm gonna go live with football stuff tomorrow, so we can focus on it. I think we ran off the rails here.
Same with that for the past 6 months.
I know.
We're going to be doing a football.
Well, we haven't had the first week, you fucking dildo.
I think you said it back in 2017 that you're going to do it. We're going to be doing a football thing on that channel soon. Yeah, fucking never.
You got me mixed up with somebody else with that voice, but no, dude, we did last year. We did every.
Sorry, I can't do douchey fucking Boston voice. Sorry. How do you talk?
Well, no, last year I did Sundays. I pretty much talked about football on Sundays, but I didn't really have like a real show name or anything like that. So this year I'm going to have an actual,
You should make a church Sunday stream.
Yeah, we'll do that, and we'll all get raped by the priest like everybody else would. Dork Knight, love you, brother.
Ooh.
Garguts, thank you for coming. Luke Rojas, Rastafa, and D. Welsh, who didn't get to say a word in here because we never did the football thing. But shout out to D. Welsh, who is one of the biggest supporters on the show. And shout out to Snarkbait, who really went above and beyond with his donation. And much appreciated, Snarkbait. Really thank you, Snarkbait. And
you know what happens when you leave balls?
and then we can watch Joe drunk in the year 2004.
Balls up in the zone, you will die. You will die, or you will die.
If anybody's ever wow, I look like Beaker right there. If anybody's ever played MVP Baseball 2003, the I think it's MVP Baseball 2002 or 2003. The announcer goes, "Man, don't leave balls up in the zone like that or you will die." And that's the actual call in the game by the announcer guy. He's like, "Or you will die." So we were all laughing about that, and that's what that clip was. What a fucking bunch of losers.
Why do I have to take a piss like every other second?
Yeah, you can hang with me. I got a big ass foreman. You wouldn't believe, dude.
There's the bald spot. See, the bald spot was already going on. I mean, this was already a thing. Look at my head right there. See that? Look at that. Oh, man, it just missed it. Oh, right there. Oh, you got to back up just right there. See that? So that part on my hair and head was always kind of there waiting to happen. You know, like I'm 20 years old here. No, I'm 19. I'm 19 or 20. I don't know, one of the two. See that, though? It was waiting to happen. You know, that little X almost looking thing right there? See, my hair was bound to go away. Now, granted, it didn't get any bigger until recently, you know, where I've lost all this now. But look at that. There was always something going on there. It's kind of interesting.
I got a big ass foreman. You wouldn't believe, dude. Yeah, and there's 3 beds. Yeah, and I'm like 3 beds, so if you guys like need some shit for a while, you can stay there.
Yeah, what? I don't see yet.
This is my buddy Jimmy, who's fucking crazy.
Baseball bat out of my eye.
He got hit in the face with a baseball bat. earlier that day or whatever.
Sir, how did that feel when Barry Bonds threw his bat at you? You will die.
You will die, or you will die. I got you though.
Fucking bizarre. Well, let's see. Let's see, brother. Looks like a pattern. Yeah. Some kind of pattern on my head. Oh my God. Shout out to Snarkbait, man, for really dropping the big dono tonight. $100 from Snarkbait. Absolutely fucking incredible drop by Snarkbait. Thank you, sir. Thanks, everybody, for hitting that like button. I will swallow everyone watching right now. Oh, there we go. You want to taste 9-year-old Joe? You guys want a taste of 9-year-old Joe before we get out of here? You can have a taste of 9-year-old Joe. He always wanted to be an announcer and a wrestler. Here it is. Here you go. Powerbomb. 9-year-old Joe. Climb the top rope, Joe. Up the top rope. Oh! He covers him. Oh, look at that. Goofy doesn't stand a chance against 9-year-old. Clothesline! Look at that! There it comes. Oh, the back suplex there, I think. See, I knew what I was doing. Take that, Goofy. Take that, Goofy, too. Oh, so close. So close to 9-year-old Joe. See, I knew what I was doing. Again, Goofy didn't stand a goddamn chance, brother. Thank you, Snarkbait. Everyone did their own commentary. Of course they did. Everybody had to be their own referee. Everybody had to do their own commentary. Everybody had to wrestle their own wrestle. Dude, but you know what? Not everybody had the wrestle buddies. Why didn't I pull out the wrestle buddy? I had the wrestle buddy. They were for wrestling. Why did I pull out a stuffed animal when I had the wrestle buddy? You know what I'm saying? Think about that. Fuck was I doing?
Interviews I did because it never aired. So because it never aired, I was a little upset. Well, no, I wasn't, but it was still funny. But so I'd like to show it to you now since we've never seen it and it never went on television, never went on our cable program. So let's check it out now. This is a PSA about a year and a half ago for a summertime.
I love what happens to Bill DeLong in this video. I absolutely love what happens to Bill.
Hi everyone, I'm Dan Cronin with the last interview of this year, and it is about summer and what people are going to be doing during the summertime. So we're here with Ryan Kirby,
This
my
is
best
amazing.
friend, who comes over to my house a lot. So Ryan, what are you going to be doing during the summer?
Well, I'm taking driving school right now, and I plan on just sitting back and relaxing.
I'm going to collect unemployment. Hi, we're here with some more people and what they're going to be doing over
He's
the
a crackhead.
summertime. And so you want to give us your names?
Amanda Park.
I mean, that kid is a crackhead, brother, for sure.
Okay, Amanda, what are you going to be doing during the summertime?
I'm spending half of it with my family and the other half with my friends. I'm going to New York with my friends and Washington, D.C. with my family.
That's good. What are you doing?
I'm competing on a cruise for a dance competition.
I banged them all.
On China Lake with my family.
So you're going to Maine, and so you're actually going on a cruise too. Where's that going to?
Cancun.
Cancun, Mexico, huh? Hi guys, we're with Tom. And Tom, what are you going to be doing over the summertime?
I'm going to be working at Star Market and just hanging around. Hey Mike, you work there too.
At least it'll be nice and cool in there with all the heat outside and everything.
Oh yeah. I'm also just going camping up in Maine. It's going to be fun.
The best one's coming up.
That's pretty good. Hey, there was some more people, and Mike, you want to give us an idea of what you're doing over the summer here?
I'm going to, I work at Star Market, too.
I don't know if that Stabbing Westward shirt that I'm wearing is okay for school, to be honest with you guys.
Fortunately. I got Tom the job. I'm going camping with Tom in Maine, and I'm going to try to stay away from drugs.
Yeah, it's a good deal in the summertime.
I'm looking forward to spending time with my family, swimming in the pool.
It's coming, guys. It's
maybe
coming.
going
The best one's
camping,
coming.
And that's about all.
What's going on again, Quincy High? We're here with another person here. Bill DeLong. What are you going to be doing during the summertime, Bill?
Nothing.
Nothing, really? You're not going to be doing anything?
Lay on the couch.
Sounds good to me, but... Well, by the looks of you probably don't do anything.
I'm gonna go skiing into Georgia.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Bro.
That argument we just had.
That poor bastard. That poor bastard. I'm going to sit on the couch. Well, by the looks of you don't do anything. That poor bastard. You know, I became friends with him years later. I found him and became friends with him years later because I went to the coffee. I went to Dunkin' Donuts where he was working at the time. This was 2012 or 2013. I think it was 2012. I went to Dunkin' Donuts, which coincidentally is the first ever Dunkin' Donuts, by the way. So he was working at the first ever Dunkin' Donuts, which is in Quincy. So I go to Quincy Dunkin' Donuts, and that's like right next to the police station, so there's always lots of cops there. But he's there, and he was like, oh, Cronin? And I was like, oh, fucking Bill, what's up, dude? And he's like, hey, man. And I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I need coffee because I'm going to be up all night or something like that because I'm playing Diablo. This video game just came out, and I'm playing it all night. I'm probably not going to go to bed, so I need some caffeine. He's like, what are you playing? I'm like, Diablo 3. He's like, oh, shit, I just got it. And I was like, what? Oh, shit, you like Diablo? He's like, yeah. So then we added each other on Diablo. So even to this day, just earlier, I logged in for a few minutes. I really didn't play long, like a couple minutes. And he logged in, and I was like, oh, shit, there he is. And, we, never play together, but we've been on each other's friends list literally since that meeting. And then I always think about telling him he looks like he doesn't do anything on the summer. Poor Bill. So that's funny. But, yeah, we never really play much at all, ever. A couple times. And, that's the story, I guess. I don't know. I had a little story, and there it was. That's it, man. I should go to bed. I think I got everything out I wanted to get out. I think I said everything I wanted to say. I think I did everything I wanted to do. And I think people laughed at everything they could laugh at. Is that the Dunkin' Donuts Ben Affleck works at? I don't know. Why do you hate Puerto Ricans? I definitely don't hate Puerto Ricans. In fact, if anything, I got really angry when we didn't help Puerto Rico enough in the hurricane. You know what I mean? So, no, absolutely not. I love Puerto Ricans. I love them. I probably love them too much, to be honest. In fact, I love them so much, I got some in my basement. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm kidding. I found a picture of my wife. My wife is my life. I love my wife so much, I put her on the screen. I love my wife, I put her on the screen. I would have her kids all over again. God, I'm so hard right now. Like inside. I have like one of those innie erections right now. Thanks to everybody who donated. Guys, remember, this is a brand new $3 donation. It's a Tony Khan feared for his life donation. So remember, over the next coming days, if you are donating, drop $3 ones if you want. Drop a whole bunch of them. It's a brand new $3 Tony feared for his life donation. So remember, that is going to exist now all the time on the show. So remember that. And no, Leah does not stream at the Purple Place anymore, no. That'd be great if she did. She'd probably make us a couple bucks. She'd probably get more popular than me at this point if she actually went and did things, like that. But no, that's not for her. Good night.
I was on when